Keepstone Forge Mystic Band in Modern. And we are live, Robert. People are here.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hello, Robert. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you, Vince. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. Today's been a nice, productive day. I've done some fun things. I've done some different things. We're training Bruce not to go in his crate when we're out, and he hasn't ruined the house. So, it's been a great day. I've got some people resubbing and something new. Al Carbahon and Megachurf, thank you, thank you, thank you. Megachurf is a regular member of our Patreon and just a general cunt. No, not really, only kidding. He's telling people not to be cunts, I believe. It was either him or Liam were telling people not to be cunts a moment ago. Because everyone was being... Well, people were jokingly ripping the shit out of each other. That's just how the Discord goes, Rob. That's why you stay well clear, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I thought Panzer just said 11 months of beards and cunts, but he said beards and punts.
I think you got cunts on the brain, mate.
I have. I just love a good cunt. Before we went live, I saw Alien in the chat was asking, not sure how familiar you are with vintage format. If you have any questions about play patterns, metagame, I'm happy to help. Thank you. I didn't play Doomsday since the Gush... Yeah, we are definitely going to need it. I didn't play Doomsday since the Gush Probe restriction, though. On the other hand, I think nobody really has successfully. So my only... So I've played Vintage. I've played Eldrazi Pile. I've played Workshops. I played those decks properly and played them in leagues and done okay. I think I had a 4-1 with Shops last time. I think I got a record on my hard drive still. Because Shops is quite easy mode. You just lock people out randomly by playing cards that they can't interact with on turn 1. Thanks to the resub Iron Wolf. Thank you. 3 months in a row is a long time. That's 1/3 of a pregnancy. It's a true story. So I have a bit of experience with Vintage. But I don't keep up with the metagame. And I'm terrible with Storm decks especially. Because... I'm a mid-range player, if you haven't noticed. I like mid-range and value. I play a few combo decks if they're funny. We'll turn OBS down a little bit and probably close Origin as well, because that's going to eat up processing power. We also played Paradoxical Outcome as the last Vintage deck that we played on the stream. We played that one Monday, didn't we, Rob? Is that correct?
We did. That was an interesting one. We did all right with it, but it was very complicated.
We got some wins. I don't know if did we go positive, weirdly?
I think we went 3-2.
We tend to not go positive with the decks that I'm very confident with. When we go, we'll play some Stompy, I know how that goes, and then we just get fucking ruined. So I know a little bit, but not huge amounts. It's not like Vintage and Legacy, Legacy and Modern where I play all the time. I want to confuse him, but he ignored me. Oh, sorry, Monohell, you came in just under Iron Wolf. 6 months of bears and cunts. Been a fucking long day. Punt me to sleep, Vince. PS, we'll sort out the form for you now. Thank you, Monohell. So that's a good point. So this deck was voted for by Splicers. People over my Discord, the largest contributors are called Splicers. The upper tier allows them to submit a deck list to a sort of donation deck list sort of thing, similar to what like Jim Davis and Hoogland do and things like that. And then everyone on the Discord who gives $10 or more a month gets a vote each week to choose what gets played first. This is the first week of this, and for some reason, I don't fucking know why, my Discord have chose Bug, inverted commas, Nick Fit. It's actually blue back Nick Fit with green sideboard cards. Not Nick Fit. What the fuck? I wish it was Nick Fit. Bug Doomsday, should I say? Which is it's I always call it a Storm variant because I always feel like it plays quite similarly to Storm, but it's not. For those of you who don't know, haven't played with Doomsday before, are new to Vintage or any of that sort of jazz, Doomsday is this card here. We have 4 copies of it. For some reason, the traders account that I've been using has given me 4 copies of different art. None of the new art.
With the good art.
This art's okay.
Yeah, but it's not Noah Bradley art.
No. But this is like fucking Beetlejuice. This reminds me of, like, guy in the attic, fucking giving his life away, and then a demon comes out. Obviously, it's not Beetlejuice. It's a more majestic looking demon than that. But what Doomsday does is it halves your life total rounded up, so you actually can't Doomsday when you're on 1 life. It allows you to then search your graveyard and library for 5 cards and put them into your library stacked in an order that you choose, and then the rest of it goes to exile. Yeah, the rest goes to exile. From there, with a pile of 5 cards, you try to win. Now, we've played Doomsday a little bit in Legacy, guided by Ape of Justice, who's in the chat. Ape of Justice is our resident Doomsday fanatic. He runs the Doomsday Wiki, or helps to run the Doomsday Wiki, should I say. Sorry, excuse me. Still just getting over the cold. He loves this archetype, and he made us play it in Legacy a little while back when we only had a few Splicers, and I let people pick birthday lists and shit like that back in the day. That's like over a year ago, I think, now. So times have changed and things have progressed. So his choice was Doomsday. What we do with Doomsday is make a pile of 5 cards, and with those 5 cards, we win the game. So the idea, I believe, so I've watched 2 or 3 rounds of Gabby Sparks being chaperoned, shall we say, by LSV playing Vintage Doomsday earlier today. The primary pile is going to be Labman, I believe. So I think Vintage Doomsday is a lot better than Legacy Doomsday, as I understand it, because the way to draw into your deck is just better. We get access to Taxian Probe now, I guess, which we had when we first streamed the deck, ironically, I guess. They got banned afterwards. A singular Probe, but we also have Ancestral Recall. So if we can just Ancestral Recall, we draw the first 3 cards that are in our Vintage our Doomsday pile, and then we can Gush into the next 2. Where's Gush gone? Over here. So those 2 alone let us try 5 cards for the low cost of 1 mana. Are you following, Rob?
So far.
At that point, we have an empty library. At that point, what we need is a Street Wraith, or another cantrip, or preferably, I guess, since it's Divine on top. Oh, AC, I thought it's missing, which I assume is restricted as well. So that's kind of the first pile. The second pile is to try and combo off with Tendrils. I was looking for it in the CMC pile. Now, this is the one that I'm not too hot on, because this seems... I think this is our backup plan when these cards are somehow gone, or similar. But that's when we're going to Tendrils them. But I think we have to have a good storm count, so we need to be like going off with rituals and such. Yeah. That's the line that I can't do, because I seem to be unable to storm. Storm just does not click with me. Because I'm looking at this list now, I'm thinking, how the fuck do we get a storm count of 10? We've got some more subs coming through. I'm not really reading them out of it now, but I will shortly. Random Legend, Andy Hodgson, thank you very much. 3 and 9 months, respectively. Bets on how many times you time out trying to figure out the million lines. I don't know if there are a million lines, though, because that pile there, so I guess our default pile, let's see what we think of this. Preferably we have permission in our hands. We have a Force and a blue card. Mental Misstep. Wait, I thought Mental Misstep was restricted. Am I wrong? I assume I'm wrong. Huh. Abe can tell us now if I'm wrong about this, by the way, whether or not Tendrils piles with the backup plan or not. Deck list is here as well, kids, so you can have a look closely with us. So I think our default piles are normally going to be Ancestral Recall, Gush, Probe, Labman, and any other card at that point. Maybe a mana.
So we need to be able to cast the Labman, so we need some mana, right?
Yeah, so Black Lotus is probably the other card, to be honest. Yeah. And you stack it like this.
So you want
to be able to cut. So there's your pile, and you cast Recall, draw 3 cards, cast Gush, draw the rest of the cards.
Yeah.
Lotus, Labman, Probe. That's the most easy default win, I believe. Obviously, that's weak to Swords to Plowshares if they're random. I think most vintage decks don't have them in the main board. They're like a sideboard card for some of the white decks. Mm-hmm. Or any form of removal in general, because creatures just aren't very common. And then obviously we need permission. So sometimes if we've got one of these cards already in our hand or in play, we probably need to go and get like a Force or Flusterstorm or Duress to look at their hand first. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I don't really understand where or when or how we go off with the Tendrils line. I assume it involves Yorgwill. I assume it's chaining a load of spells together, casting Yorgwill, chaining more spells together, including the Dark Ritual. Then we Doomsday, get the spells, do the similar pile, and Tendrils them.
I believe so.
Yeah,
I mean, the Tendrils line is more common, but
I don't think it is. I'm just going off what LSV said and when they were setting up during the games, the Labman just seemed like the easier setup because you don't have to have million spells cast.
The Labman is the easier win.
That's a good point that Red Hot's just made, that Labman needs to be on board before we start really going for it, because if we cast Labman with 0 cards in our library to go for the win, and they Ancestral us, we lose.
That is something that doesn't happen in Legacy.
Should we be playing more mocks? That's a very interesting question. I don't know why not, but apparently you don't. Watching LSV again, he knows what he's doing. He's playing 1 Jet, 1 Sapphire, and the Petal. I don't know why. I would have thought maybe a bit more fast. I mean, these castle are spells is the main thing. I guess actually no. I'll explain why. I've just figured it out. It's kind of fucking obvious, really. These can cast are triple black or singular black spells. And these can cast our singular blue spells. If you look at our deck, except for Labman and Divining Top and the singular Demonic Tutor, I guess Tendrils counts as well. Force you hardly ever cast that mana. Those are the only cards in our deck that have generic mana costs in their mana. So actually playing any other Mox doesn't do anything. I guess you could play another Mox over a land to allow you to hit multiple drops to be able to top more in a turn, but then you're just fucking yourself over for casting the spells later. That's just dawned on me, because I was watching the video earlier, I was like, why haven't they got more Moxes? It's kind of obvious really when you look at the CMC and the colours. I guess Time Walker Merchant Scroll, sorry, there's some cards here. And Time Twister. So actually there's 8 cards you can put towards it. One of which isn't really the same, but...
Use Hercule's Recall to put your Mox and...
Yeah, so Hercule's Recall, I believe, performs 2 things. One is to reset Moxen for Storm counts, as you said. That's a common thing in the Storm decks and similar. The other thing is it gives us a main board card that we can go and Merchant Scroll for, I believe. Yes. Against Shops. Because Shops is omnipresent and Shops is rough. Because
Shops runs Vintage, doesn't it?
It does. It's one of the premier 4 decks. It's probably the premier deck, I guess. I'm sure someone in the chat will disagree with me. It's the only deck that I've got like experience playing regular, not say regular, like more than 2 leagues with. Alien is asking Rob if we plan to add Vintage to the wiki. Rob, do you plan to add Vintage to the wiki?
It's not my wiki.
It's not his wiki. It's Ape here. Ape was here a minute ago.
I'm pretty sure that was the link that I shared. I think that's the wiki that Ape talks about.
Yeah, I believe it is. It was like, yeah, that looks correct. Ape will explain. He'll be around shortly. I'm sorry, we're back. What happened with you guys after your 1 win up at Axiom? We went 1-1, then we went 2-1, then we went 3-1, then we went 3-2, then we went 3-3 and felt quite bad and went home.
Yeah.
That's correct, isn't it, Rob?
Yep.
Yeah. I actually really like Shops, but I like playing lock pieces, if you haven't noticed. Also, Walking Ballista is one hell of a magic card as well.
Well, it made it all the way to Vintage from Kaladesh stand.
Like I said, I think Walking Ballista is just too good. I think the card is just too good. As I said before, a lot of combos become really boring.
It gets to say, well, I've got this mana. What's
should I cast Emrakul or Banefire, or should I do this elaborate thing with 2 cards? No. Walking Ballista. And you're like, okay.
Exactly.
Fine. Right.
Even made Food Chain boring.
Yeah, exactly. Which is quite difficult, because that is a pretty sweet deck. So, well, at least you had fun. We went 1-4, then dropped as we had an ill member.
Oh,
okay.
God.
Sorry, mate. That does not sound good. Right. There's only like less than 100 people in this league. Because, well, I've got 2 Vintage decks, apparently.
So we'll do some Momir while we're waiting, yes?
Yes. I don't know what the wait time's going to be like. They could be upwards of 10 minutes, if not more.
Wow.
But if someone wants to get into the Vintage League and queue against us, that's fine. Just please don't stream snipe. And please be a good sport and not just like queue in with, I don't know, a deck designed to kill Doomsday. Like 0 mana cost cards that say triple black spells cannot be cast or some nonsense.
Yeah. I mean, is there a
I don't know.
meta game in that sort of vein?
Shops, I guess. But again, I can't be mad at someone queuing in with Shops, right?
Yeah.
Play Fuchin online, that's boring as fuck, like 600 clicks per repetition. I bet, actually, that is true. Hampton IS Monk? Oh well, thanks for the new sub, my friend. Interesting fact, Monohell, that you mentioned the 600 clicks and shit. One of the decks that I really got into for a while in Modern was Maliropod. I built it in paper. When was that? What time was that? This is way before like Vizier existed. This is the Maliropod variant. I was playing a singular Liliana Heretical Healer. The deck had cool flex spots. And I was enjoying it, but the thing that stopped me playing it in paper is that I couldn't test it online or get better with it online because the online clicking through the combo was just excruciating. I was short before I started making loads of content, so... hello, this is the first time I've managed to catch one of these live. I think you're probably one of the best MTG guys out there, and I made this Twitch account so that I could let you know. Oh, thank you, Lucky Savant. If you mean my best is in fun, then sure, I'll allow you to have that opinion. If you mean best is in like playability, then you probably need to watch more streamers. Because I'm sure there's going to be punts galore momentarily. We'll give it another minute or so, then we'll start up a Mome game while we wait.
Okay.
Last trophy earned. So people are earning trophies on regularly to an extent. No, maybe not. It takes it all in good fun. Apart from when you have a really bad week and tilt out towards the end of it, make a video about being a miserable bastard. Apart from that, Philbo, yeah, take it all in one stride. Without shitting on Watsy too much, what's your view on the GP being the weekend as the next pre-release? It's either like a huge mistake or there's a reason for it. I would love to say I want to give them like the benefit of the doubt and wait to hear what they say, but they probably won't fucking say anything. So yeah, it's a bit off. It's a bit of a shitter for LGSs especially. But if I continue to be critical of Wizards, I'll never get invited to an invitational tournament. And guys, I want to go to PAX or Gen Con and play in tournaments. Meddling Mage naming Doomsday. Yeah, that is exactly the kind of thing I was trying to explain earlier, but just said in a fucking weird way. That is probably the most metagame way of doing it, right? Blind naming on turn 1 as well. Like Pearl Sapphire Meddling Mage names Doomsday, and you're like, oh, this got a lot harder. Yeah. I don't think main board we have a way to deal with it like a fucking random Meddling Mage.
I don't think so.
We've got to kill it out there? I guess we can counter it.
Yeah.
Right, should we let the beginning of Momir while we wait?
Let's do that.
This is the thing about playing Vintage Kids. I don't know how often we get games. That's the thing.
Yeah. But if you want in on some Momir action.
Are you going to play Modern anytime soon on your channel? Yes, Blue. As well. I probably will. There's going to be some Modern at some point in the next week or two. Before I fly out to the States. I wanted to do a League of Green and Taxes again. I just don't think it will go very well. But there will be some Modern. Mono-Red Tron was the planned video for last week, but that went fucking abysmal as well. But there will be more Modern. I'm kind of hoping we'll get a ban that shakes things up. Because we played a tournament on the weekend, myself, Rob and Chris, and Rob was on Modern seat in the team trios, and you played 5 out of 6 rounds was Phoenix, is that correct, Rob?
I played 4 rounds of... No, I played... so it was... Is it Phoenix? Is it Phoenix? Team of Phoenix? Then Is it Phoenix again? No, then it was Rock, and then it was Hardened Scales of Phoenix.
Oh yeah, you played 4 out of 6. 4 out of 6. And
4 out of 6 games were some kind of Faithless Looting powered Phoenix deck.
Yeah.
And it is very, very hard to play against.
It's just... And that's kind of how the format is, right? Like.
Yep. That's just the world we live in right now. Which is fine.
What am I doing? I don't want to do a queue with ticks on the line because I want to be able to graciously concede if we get into our thing. So what the fuck am I doing? I need to load the deck. Momir. There we go. So anyone fancy a game of Momir? Come at me.
Get in on this act.
Fucking come at me. We're going to do some Momir between rounds. I've been off tax lately, been trying out some other decks, namely Living End and Martyr Proc, been doing pretty okay lately. Yeah, a deck that I do want to play, and I filmed a league with it, and the league was actually pretty fun, but then just other things happened, and now the footage is quite old, like we've had sets released since, was Red White Soul Sisters. I know that isn't Martyr Proc, but it's very similar. I think that could be a deck that can just like gain so much life that Hollow Wands and Phoenix decks don't really do much, I guess.
Yeah,
but then it's a...
But...
Yeah, exactly. But it's a dog to storm and shit, right?
Yeah.
Well, I guess you can get such a high life. Depends how good your draw is, I guess. But that's the argument for everything.
But like generally speaking, like you can't get your soul stuff online fast enough. So Storm will just get you. Yeah. Storm can get you from like 24. So.
Yeah, so I think that's a deck I want to play in Modern. And also the other things I do want to play Hollow One and Phoenix for a video. So maybe that's something I'll do this week. I've got a big Chaos Draft video coming later this week. I'm going to edit that up tomorrow. Got some EDH Chill going out this week. Got some slow plays for Legacy going out. And I want to film some talking head stuff, talking about a few things that I'm not going to reveal now because I think it's more fun if you get surprised by them and then go, oh, let's see what he has to say about that.
Yeah, I think so. Yes, Joe, Quiznos, Norrin Sisters.
Yes.
So much fun. I love that.
Any deck that plays Impact Tremors is good in my book.
Norrin the Wary. One of my favourite cards.
So the deck's basically, off the top of my head, what I played, and I think it's pretty stock for the red-white version. It's like 3 or 4 Norrin, Generator Engine, what's it called? The Mir one.
Genesis Chamber.
Like 3 or 4 of those. Some number of Impact Tremors, maybe 2 to 3. A singular Perforos. And then you've got 8 different attendant-style creatures. 4 path. And some token spells. That sound about right?
And like Range of Eos and stuff just to find your pieces.
Yes, Range of Eos as well. Oh, they're not playing the 1-drop. Aruli 96, we haven't started our first game yet. We're currently queuing. This is vintage for you. No one really plays it, which is a shame. We are currently playing some Momir Vig between rounds. Finally not being mana starved. I'm good at drawing lands in Momir Vig, that's for sure. This doesn't look like Vintage. Shut up, all these cards are legal in Vintage. Except this, if you can include that as a card. Are we going 2-drop, Rob? What do you think?
No.
No? Oh, God. It's time for Momir Chicken. I need to make a Momir video. Maybe I need to do that for next week. More than this week. Momir video next week. Oh, no. Okay, we have 1 Furnace Spirit, 3 mana Spirit, Haste, and it has Fire Breathing, and it's a 1/1.
Okay, that's pretty good.
That isn't terrible.
Especially if they played nothing but mountains so far.
It's Jason Bourne, says Chris. Oh, our vintage match has begun. We better take... Oh, I'm really sorry, Momo friend.
It's time to concede.
Yes. I'm sorry, Momir friend. Right, we've won the die roll.
Excellent.
We're against Shatoon. I don't think that is a known entity. I know like Moss Dog something is Randy Bueller. Right. We have... I think that's a pretty bad hand, right? We can't cast our Vampiric Tutor or our Thoughtseize, but Brainstorm might find us another land or an ability to draw, so maybe we keep.
I mean, how many mana are we playing?
Not a lot, I don't think.
Surely we want an opening hand that allows us to just win the game, right?
With a couple of steps, sure. So we've got what's this? 16 mana source to draw into. Ideally, where do we go to win the game? We need to draw a black source, interact with them, then Vamp needs to go get us like an Ancestral or a Necropotence, but then we can't cast Necropotence, so we need a Dark Ritual to get there. Oh no, we got Necropotence, sorry. I think that was Doomsday. So we can't really do anything.
So we ship it back.
I'm seeing what chat think. Mega Chat thinks it's a mole. Ape thinks it's a mole, so that's a good indication. Brainstorm into a black source seems loose. Yeah, I agree. We need like 1,000 steps to get anywhere with this. Also, this also means that we don't have force as well. Well, looks like my luck has not changed thus far. We have a lot of incredibly powerful cards in our hand.
We do, but no way to cast them.
Is there any argument for us to keep this because we have Misstep and Force of Will? I assume not. Just draw a land. Right, okay, let's ship that back. Okay, so this is almost as bad as our opening hand, but at least we can cast the Thoughtseize. I guess we bottom the Doomsday for now. I think we're going to lead with Thoughtseize, and then we're going to try Merchant Scroll for Visions. Oh, not Visions, sorry, Recall. We have one basic Swamp in the deck. Do we get a Swamp here, not knowing whether we're against a Wasteland deck? No, because it could be a Strip Mine deck for all we know. Okay, let's Thoughtseize them and find out what they're working with. They mull to 6 as well, so this isn't so bad. Okay, they appear to be some form of fair deck, potentially, with Pyroblast. So do we care about Ancient Grudge? Because we've got a Sapphire, haven't we? But they've got a Tarn, so they can get their green source. I think Gush.
Should we take the Gush?
I think Motion Scroll into Recall was the correct line, yeah. We take the Gush. No, we take the Pyroblast, because that protects our Merchant Scroll next turn, right? So next turn we go Mock Sapphire, Merchant Scroll, get Recall, play Island, play Recall.
Okay.
But if we don't take Pyroblast, they play a red source and we get fucked.
Okay, let's take Pyroblast.
Okay. Pyro or Gush, people are saying. I mean, we take the Gush to play a more conservative, longer game. I'm not going to play this now in case they draw a Mox and then just blow up our Sapphire on turn 1, and then we'll feel very sad. Ha! They did draw Mox. Interesting. So that was the correct line. I sat there after I said, I thought, what if they draw a counter spell though? They won't counter our Mox, I assume, but it's Preordain restricted. Ponder and Brainstorm restricted. Is Preordain restricted? I assume it is. How many are in our list? No, it's not. Ponder and Brainstorm are restricted. Preordain is not. Evening Int 7. Welcome, welcome. They can find Misstep of Preordain. They can. I mean, we've mulled to 5, so I think we have to go for it here. Do we float them on our own Gush as well? Just to see if we can get some permission? No, I don't think so.
Nah.
Okay, well they're F6, so that's a good sign.
Yeah.
I think we'll draw the 3. Oh baby, look at that draw. Okay.
Okay.
We got loads of permission now. We're 2 black sources. We're 2 black mana off of this. They're gonna blow this up next turn, so we're gonna be down in mana. That's fine.
We could counter it.
Another
Going
one.
to counter it.
They got a Tarn in hand, haven't they?
Yeah.
So they're just gonna cast it again. Yes, that was turn 2, Alien. We played a land that turn. So smashing 10 months in a row. How has the Doomsdays been treating you? I hopefully not a repeat of last time. Okay, we counter that because that's going to steal our mocks.
100%.
Pitching Mental Misstep. So they are red-blue DAC stuff. Did they draw a Force of Will from their stuff? No, they're gushing into a Force of Will. Or trying to. No, that resolves. Sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to overhaul Moobot and the stuff. When I get partner, I'm going to do a load of overhauling. Okay, that doesn't do anything. Float our mana and gush then.
Yeah, nothing else to do. Man, Gush is so cool.
Yeah, it's a wicked card. Okay.
Not really things we want.
We can play a lab, man. Oh, we should have floated 1 black. You're 100% correct, Alien, if we're drawing another black source. Derp, like a Lotus Petal or Mox. Okay, well, we can do nothing. Play a lab, man. Like, what's a they might have 1 Abrade in their list somewhere. In the main board. I guess we just play it out. I'm going to play it out. I'm going to play it out
Okay.
while we know they haven't got any permission in hand. The hand is primarily islands right now.
Yep.
They played 3 bolts. Oh, wow. Okay. So this was actually awful. How come whenever I look at vintage lists, they never play any fucking removal? Or at least they never used to. Like, this must be a thing that I never noticed before. Wow. Don't have bolt. 5p territory. We got the Tendrils kill, kids. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Also, we can start to beat them down with Laboratory Maniac.
That's true.
There's not going to be a Plowshare as the main board, I don't think, but apparently bolts are. Metagame's changed a lot and much more creature-centric. Oh, wow. Interesting. I did not know that.
Okay.
They're probably going to dig for a removal spell now because they believe we've got the kill next turn. When in reality, our hand is just garbage. Because this does look like we're setting up, right?
It does, yeah.
Okay, no bolt. If we draw Dark Ritual, we're fucking off to the races. Come on, Dark Ritual. Or something to get us Dark Ritual.
Ah,
Ooh, we're so close, but not quite there, because that costs a black mana.
yeah. So close at the same time, 1,000,000 miles away.
Okay, what else can we go get with Demonic Tutor?
Um,
Necrosin's bags, we can't cast it. Yorg,
Hand Disruption.
we can get Yorg Will.
Oh, can we get a Lion's Eye Diamond?
Yes, and then...
Do things of that. Grab Black Lotus maybe, and then play Doomsday.
Oh, Lotus. Derp.
Another one.
Lotus is a good magic card, also, I've heard, right?
I mean, that sounds like a good line.
It seems good, right? Let's do it. Hope they don't have that permission. They have no permission. What is going on? I guess they count on what we tutor for, right? But that seems bad into York will.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's the Lotus? Oh, it's alphabetical. And it's also the different artifact card to
It's
all
also,
the other
it's
things.
the brown card.
How weird. Okay.
Oh, I've never played a Black Lotus.
They might have permission. We don't have a way to draw a card into our Doomsday pile. So if we do this now, we just got to untap and hope we get there. And if we don't, and if they kill our Labman next turn, we are dead. So do we wait?
Maybe we wait then? Or wait for what?
We need a cantrip. A cantrip or a Street Wraith or a probe or something to draw into the pile. Because if we pile right now...
They've got Ancient Grudge in hand, haven't they?
They have got... Oh, shit. We should have this in hand. Okay, let's give it...
Go for it now.
Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? Do they have the permission for the Doomsday? Nope. Okay.
Okay, right. Doomsday pile. Go.
Okay. So it's going to be... Oh, fuck. Recall's in our bin. I hadn't thought that bit through. Oh, we can pick things from our bin. That's how Doomsday works. Right, okay, we're all good. We're all good. So we go... We get to pick...
Order?
No, we get to pick them afterwards, I think. That's how it worked in the video I watched earlier.
Okay.
Put the chosen cards on top of your library in any order. It's a different part of the spell.
Right.
So, Recall.
Yep.
Lotus.
Preordain.
We want counter magic, right? Put your will on top of the library followed by permission. I don't think that does anything. I think we want Recall, Lotus, Gush. And then we want Protection.
Force.
So we want Force and a Flusterstorm, I guess?
Yeah, because you can pitch one to the other, can't you?
Yeah. So we got Hercules in hand to pitch the Forcible.
Cool.
Finish search and click done to continue. Click a card selected or click. Okay. Okay, so let's click done. Right, okay, so order. We need to draw the Recall first.
Okay, so which order do we put them in? Last on, first
So,
off?
Recall on top of light, so we want to go Recall, Gush.
No, because then Recall will go at the bottom.
Yeah, we want to put it on top of... Oh, top of light. Yeah, okay. So
we want reverse order. Is that right?
We want to draw Gush first. Drawing Force plus Recall.
Okay,
And
so
then...
we want... So, Lotus, Flusterstorm, Recall, Force, Gush?
Yes. Lotus, Flusterstorm, Recall, Force, Gush. And we're on 8 life. Oh, fucking hell.
Okay, so then we draw
The Yorg Will makes the Storm kill live if they kill our Labman.
Ah.
Interesting. Let's hope they don't have that then. No one plays removal in Vintage.
No.
Everyone's assholes so tight. I am sat here just like I didn't breathe. I stopped breathing. I just paused for breath. I paused breath to... Oh no, they are definitely going to find a lightning bolt now. Some might say this is the one thing that leads up to the one thing we did not want to happen.
It's the prelude.
Okay,
to the...
yeah, it's the prelude to our demise. One time, no bolt top 8. Come on. Well, it's top 7, isn't it? Top 7. One time, no bolt top 7. It's an easy mantra. Oh, come on.
Or top 11.
Oh. Well, okay, they're finding permission. If they can't find bolt, they're finding permission. Okay. Okay.
So Gush is instant speed. So can we do all of our thing at instant speed?
No. Maybe. We can't cast the Lotus. We don't need the Lotus. All the other spells instant speed. Okay, I'm gonna punch them for 2.
Okay. Oh man, it's so tense.
I know. So how many?
Sight in my chest.
Me too. I fucking love Vintage. Like I hardly ever play it, but like when you get games like this, okay. I guess we just go for it, right? So we float some blue. Undo. Float some black.
Yeah, because we got another blue anyway.
Yeah. If they counter this, we're okay. Okay, they forced that. Okay. I guess that's fine. Like, we just need... If we just draw and then have removal... Yes. Okay. That dig through time was inopportune, shall we say.
Yeah.
Tendrils them to send a message. We couldn't tendrils them to send a message, could we? Because we needed to... Oh, we could have done. We could have done. I mean, it would have made our laboratory maniac kill a lot better. Don't wasteland me, bro. 3 red. Okay. Maybe we should have gone for instant speed. It's probably over. I feel like it is over, kids. I agree. They're going to grudge our Sapphire now. But we didn't cast that many spells. We cast like 2. Oh, they cast a spell as well. 3. So we would have tendrils them for 6. All right. Okay, he can't kill this. He can dig them deeper though. Yeah, I mean they have looked at so many cards. The fact that they don't have a bolt is unlikely.
Yeah.
Discarding the ancient grudges.
Another one.
Oh, okay. Sure. If that's how you want it to be, fine. Okay. So people play Bolt nowadays. I could have sworn like 6 months ago when I last played Vintage, people didn't play any removal or was in the sideboards. Did someone say this was Pyromancer? Do we need Bontu's Last Reckoning against Pyromancer? Could have floated mana for recall. I don't know what that does though. Oh, to protect against Ancient Grudge. I see. Good play, good play. Did you buy or borrow? Gosmit, I borrowed. I don't see too much of the relevance, but I borrowed, buddy. Okay. So, I'm wondering if we want defense grids or not.
Yes, because they got a lot of blue permission and red permission.
So do we cut our permission for that? Like cut Hercules Recall and Metal Mist up for 2 defense grids?
Well, I mean, defense grid doesn't hurt us, does it? So.
No. It stops our force. Our forces cost 3 mana.
Yeah,
8. We got very close 8, but I played the lab man out too early, and they drew Dig Through Time and Ancestral, and then dug like 14 cards into the library and bolted my lab man where we had the pile set up. They also forced our gush because our permission was below the gush, so we couldn't force back. Though we had forced a DAC earlier because the DAC was still our Sapphire. I think we were on 1 land at that point. So there was an argument that we shouldn't have forced the DAC, but letting a DAC resolve on board when we were low on mana. We also at that point couldn't cast Doomsday either because we were struggling to get the black mana.
Yeah.
So I think we were actually, to say it went badly, Pat, is a little bit unfair. I think we gave it our best shot for our first game. So you want Southford Storms and defense grids against blue, red, pyro / DAC. Is that what we want to do? And then cut some of our own permission?
I guess. I mean, we're a really tight combo deck, so cutting stuff is always going to be a difficult thing.
I probably want to cut Labman because of the bulk kill, right? Okay. Yeah, but we can also check the coast is clear of duress and then go for the Labman kill if we don't like have tendrils for some reason. They have grudge. Yeah, grudge makes defense grid a lot worse.
True.
Okay, let's not go with that. But they got bolts as well, so what the fuck do you want from me, kids? Right, okay, that'll do.
Seems like a bad matchup.
Yeah, maybe the thing with Doomsday aren't all matchups bad matchups, just to varying degrees. So we've got Lotus, Visions, Preordain.
There's a lot of powerful cards in this, and I think we keep it.
Yeah, we'll keep this. The question is, can we do something ludicrous with Lotus turn 1? Triple blue.
Ancestral Recall go from there?
I think so. Fuck it. We're going for it, kids? Is this what we're doing? Force of Will. You absolute shit rag.
Force it.
100%. I guess pitching...
Preordain?
No, I think Preordain allows us to dig deeper, right? Like the Merchant
Yeah, but
Scroll.
Merchant Scroll allows us to get something specific.
But then we can't do anything with that specific thing.
Oh yeah, and also we need lands.
We need lands, yeah. Okay.
Cool.
Right. Preordain sets up the recall. So, because if we see like a black source and a dark ritual. Oh my god. Okay, let's draw some permission. Because I really want that preordain to resolve. Duress? Okay, that's something.
Another one.
Do we want these things? I guess we do.
Yes.
I don't think all the thoughts is should have duressed first, shouldn't I? Derp. That would have given us a bit more information to cast the things.
What to cast, yeah.
Bottom and top.
Yeah. Right. We can't crack that fetch because we just top.
No, we top the Misting Druid because it's preordain. Not same
Right.
visions. Ah.
Stuck in modern. They got Dak fading.
Ha! Look at the hand!
Ah,
Look at the hand. We take Lotus, right?
100%.
Like, but there's a weird thing where you leave him with the mana enough to do with it, right? It's like one logic. Like if you saw a hand, no, but if you saw a hand in Modern, for example, of Farseek and Liliana the Veil, you take Lily, right? But in this circumstance, it's flipped because of the sheer amount of acceleration.
Absolutely.
Else is a
Because
four-drop.
one cantrip from them could turn their whole hand on. So
You could actually take GTMS.
no, it depends. Oh, I don't know. No, I know it enables too much. Like if they draw a
Yeah.
cantrip, they can set stuff up. They can have a really nice turn next time.
All we need to do is somehow draw both Dark Ritual and a cantrip, and we've won.
Perfect.
I would like to play more Vintage, just in general, like play like brews and stuff, but it's just fucking annoying trying to get the games. Okay, so we know they've got a Jace, a Rainforest, and one unknown. Guess taking the Jace was the argument for because then they can't pitch to force.
Yeah, I guess.
Misty, 2 unknown cards. We don't want to draw any more lands, so
No, we do not. Don't forget they're a wasteland deck. So.
they are okay.
Aha.
We just need we need one card to draw.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's play it cool.
Just want to draw a preordain, or I sense divine on top would be the tits. Okay. Well, we can play through that with our dark rituals. That's not a thing. Okay. Well, that's a card.
There's a card we can't cast.
It is indeed. If we had another blue spell, we could then try and Doomsday in our turn to untap with the Doomsday pile, I guess. Don't know if Apes can tell me that's completely wrong or not. Are they going to cast the Jace here and then just run away with the game? Because that would be fucking annoying. Okay, there's Dak Faden. Oh, look at you! Drawing 2 cards and discarding 2 cards. They fuck our Doomsday pile up. Oh, what? Dak does that? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so Dak is good against Doomsday. Well, maybe this is a terrible matchup.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not even remotely useful.
No. Great.
Oh,
play
thanks
Planeswalkers
for the
and
heads
run
up.
over the game.
Like, I thought we had a really good start, but then I guess we have just drawn land.
Yes.
So we did square one of them to the top. Was that incorrect then? Is that the question? Maybe if we knew we were going to draw 2 more lands afterwards, we should never have drawn that land.
Yeah, arguably. No, we've shuffled since then, so.
I know, I'm just fucking about. Yorg will necro kill. Work towards it. How so? What are we going to work with? Our hand literally does nothing at the moment. I guess if we need to draw something that cantrips, right?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Incoming Dak emblem. Is that how this game is going to end?
God, what is Dak's emblem?
They steal your permanents whenever they cast a spell.
Oh, lovely.
Oh no, sorry. It has to target your permanents. So actually, they can't. I assume with the way the deck is built at the moment, most of the they can't steal all our lands. I think they play the. Did they play the version of Pyroblast or Elemental Blast that allows them to target any permanent? I think that's the reason you play it alongside Dax. You can target a land. It does nothing, but it steals it. Oh, and they play a Gigadrouse according to Drokar. Okay, I'm going to crack some more fucking lands. Fuck this. Basic Garden, Basic Swamp. Because I don't want to draw any more lands.
No.
I should be doing it in my upkeep, to be honest, but I can't bother to change my stops. True story. They do not play Gigadrouse. Okay. Well, we've got the Force of Will Mental Misstep, but we can't Doomsday because of Dak. Or can we? Or can we? Because we draw 2 then we discard 2, we just discard the 2 cards we don't want.
Or we wait until we can set up and just go off in our turn without having to worry about it.
Yeah, but I mean, the longer we wait, the more they sculpt their hand.
Very true.
That's the problem I've got here. Oh my god. My favourite mocks. Probably. I would like to own a pearl or an emerald for the sake of it. But, oh my god. Drokar, we're not playing Legacy, buddy. We're playing Vintage, my friend. Where Dak Faden is far more common because everyone's playing Artifact Power. Rip us. I don't know. You can do that. They can only Dak you on their turn. No, I'm aware of that, Alien. What it means, I can't Doomsday and pass the turn back, because then they'll Dak us, and that'll fuck our pile up. Well, it might fuck our pile up. Dark Ritual plus Force of Will. You're just saying card names that are in my hand with a plus sign between them. Oh my god. Lots of mana. There's a Pyromancer or some shit to close out the game, or they're going to win through. Treasure Cruise? Wish we were playing Treasure Cruise.
I think they're saying we could use Dark Ritual to cast Force of Will.
Okay. Continue. What does that do?
Well, it stops them from doing any of these things at any point.
So do we need to count the gush at this point?
I have no idea.
Because
I'd rather use it to protect our stuff.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They can draw the Planeswalkers, mana, and Pyromancers they want, right?
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Don't play it, it will nick it.
I'm going to use it to cast
Okay.
Doomsday.
Okay.
I might go what Scuttlespike's saying.
Right.
Well, Apes
Okay.
now said we should have counted the Jace. Thanks for that. Oh, you got to force that Jace. He did say it earlier, to be fair. It was lost in the crowd. But I would stop that gush, yes. Oh, they have a handful of so much stuff. So we can cast Dark Ritual now. And make sure Yorg Will's at the top of the library. Protect the Yorg Will and perhaps go off from that.
Okay.
That's our plan, right?
Or do we put your will 2 from the top, so when he dacks us, we can. Oh no, we draw the cards anyway.
Oh, should have the Lotus for Storm. Yes, yes, yes. Our cards don't do enough. That's what I feel like right now.
Because they're all combo pieces. Or...
Yeah, exactly. I don't like decks like that. I know we get to pick what we discard, so we discard things that we want to Yorg Will into.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Right, okay.
So we can Yorg Will, we can play the Lotus, we can play. Yeah, I'm gonna. Ah, fuck it. We literally can't not do this, right?
Yeah.
At this point. Doomsday. Okay.
Cool.
Right. This is
Yeah.
rough as fuck. I agree.
Your boss will.
Yorg Will.
Sapphire.
Do we need a Sapphire?
We need more blue mana.
Do we?
I don't know, do we?
Got 4 mana in play, and with Yorg Will we can play the Black Lotus.
Okie dokie, never mind. Permission then. And card draw spells, right?
We want things to be able to we want things to be able to storm off with. Oh yeah, they could Jace to take on Yorgwill from the top. I guess we put something else straight on top. Okay. So we want Yorgwill, Duress, Gush. We're going to time out, but this is a learning curve. We've got Force, we've got Mental Misstep.
Yep.
Oh. Doomsday exiles the graveyard? Why did someone even suggest this earlier? Why did I listen to chat? Okay, so we can't... The Yorgwill line is fucked then. Okay, I should remember we're on Twitch where chat is not helpful. Okay. I was literally thinking this didn't happen. I know, now we say it, it's obvious. We know it does, because it's exile the rest, right? Okay.
So how do you store...
Ape, I appreciate telling me to read, buddy, but there's a lot of cards to read here, mate. You try following chat, reading all the cards. Shut up, Monohell. I'm not doing it, I'll die. So we're going for a Labman then, right? That's the only way we can do this. And it's not going to work at this stage, I think. Do we need more permission? Probably.
Probably. Yeah, because we need to protect our thing from Lightning Bolt.
Gush, Probe, Will, Brainstorm. Gush, Probe, Will, Brainstorm.
Labman.
Over at the pile above. Ape is saying the pile is Labman, Twister, Black Lotus, Sapphire. Why do we do Twister? I don't get it. Black Lotus, Sapphire, Recall. Dark Witch, 10 doors in hand, but put Black Lotus, Probe, Gush, Yorgwill, Lotus, anything. So we need to get to 10, right? So are we doing Storm or Labman? That's the bit we need to fucking decide.
Oh, God.
The 10 doors line work, you don't need the cards in your current yard, you will it with you and hand Doomsday. Let's go for the Yawgmoth Will line. Fuck it.
Okay.
So we want this, we want Black Lotus, we want... I need to ignore chat. People are saying too many things, and it's just so tearing me in directions. Maybe. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, chat, I'm ignoring you for a moment because there's just too much being said and I can't follow it. Dark Witch, your Laboratory Maniac, Ponder, your will. No, we don't want Ponder, we want a Jet. Just for more mana and a free spell. Yeah, sure. And then we're going to get Jaced and Dacked. So what are we happy to have go in the bin? We need to draw Yorgwill, so it means the third from the top. So
Yep,
let's
so
go,
we want to go
top. Why did I get Labman?
pass.
Yeah. Okay, top. 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 Fuck it, this will do. I don't understand my Provol MTG. I don't understand my pile either. We've got 3 minutes 53 on the clock. I've been told 15 different piles. There's 2 different lines. We're facing down an active Dak, an active Jace, and 6 or 7 cards in hand.
Yeah, we're in a tough spot.
But we didn't get the... Yeah, if I didn't take a draw spell, that's because I wasn't even sure what I clicked. I re-clicked 3 times. So I'm sorry, chat, if you're upset. If you don't like it, there is a door. Because that was a fucking mess. I have no idea what's going on. So they didn't look at the top of our library. So that's nice. I don't know why. The lab ban was not meant to be clicked. I unclicked and clicked and obviously re-clicked it again. The lab ban was not meant to be in that pile. They're not targeting us. They're targeting themselves. They're just setting up shit as a permission.
Okay.
The pile was a fucking mess and Labman should not have been in there. Maybe the Labman might turn out, and they're not fucking with our library. Maybe we actually will have to try and Labman them somehow, even though I didn't take a single draw spell. I put the Ponder back for the mocks, didn't I?
I think so.
Wasteland us. Sure. Can we get to a storm count of 8? Is it? No, 6. 6 times 2, 2 6 is 12. 7? No, it's 8. Okay. So.
We can't do anything.
Yes, the ponder or a gush was really important. Why I unclicked it, I don't know.
Anything?
One Carl Quattro. This is a voted for list. Ape submitted the list, and then my Discord wanted me to play it. I have literally the worst record with Storm decks, both on stream and in videos. They just bottomed. Show chat, show game log. They do strip mine as well? Well, that's a shame. They put a card in the bottom of our library. Okay, sure. The next card wasn't Yorgwell. We put Yorgwell 2D, didn't we?
I'm about to find out.
Yeah, probably. I'm not sure. Maybe they think the Fate Seal's not. Maybe they think we're gonna play in a way where we're playing around the Fate Seal, right? Monopolized. I'm aware that there are different lists in Vintage, buddy. This is a donated deck list that was voted for to be played. This was not my choice. Right, this is Yorgwell, right? No, I thought Yorgwell was third down. Do we put it 4 down?
How bizarre.
Yes. I'm going to ritual out a lab man.
Says no one ever.
No, sometimes you just got to get it done. Don't you misstep this, you fuck. Oh, alright then, whatever. Looks like we're playing a game that we can't really win. No, because we didn't put Yorgwell second down, did we? Well, that was never the intention. Yorgwell... No, Mono Hell, we got Fate Seal, but I didn't intend to... Yeah, whatever. I'd stop talking to chat. It's pissing me off.
Right, they got it. This was rough. They had a lot of...
Dark Witcher Yorgwell will have on Lotus. That was wrong as well then. I even said we needed to put Yorgwell at least 3 down so we didn't get discard then put to the bottom.
Yeah, discard them Fate Sealed.
They are dead. Hurling. They weren't dead. They had a Jace on board. How did we have the win? How? How did we have the win? Stop saying it and explain. Storm. Oh. Well, now Ape's saying we didn't have the win. You guys. Babe, you should come and try and play this. It's not easy. My wife's looking at me weird because I'm being shitty with people. You have no idea. There's 182 people watching. There's about fucking 10 to 30 people talking, and they've all got conflicting opinions on how we should be playing. We partially had a win. If we let a ritual resolve, we need another black mana. We couldn't ritual again. Weren't we on 2 lands?
Yeah. No, we have 1 land left because we tapped it for the...
We didn't have blue spell for force and didn't have black for ritual and tendrils. I think Echo just nailed it. What Echo D is doing, or Echo CD, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, buddy, but welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you for lurking and just joining in. I think you're completely right. We didn't have any of the things people thought we had. Puzzle was 4. Force their counter. Storm was 5. We couldn't force their counter. We only had... Well, actually, no, we could. We had Labman, so we did have a second blue spell. Storm was 5. Dark Ritual for Storm, but we only had 2 lands. We had no black mana. Didn't we?
Well, we could use the black mana to play the ritual. And then that gives enough to tendrils.
Thanks, Chris. I agree. But we didn't... We had 2 lands, right?
Yeah, but we tapped 1 for...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we tapped 1 for black, and we had 1 blue mana.
Yep.
So we could not cast the other ritual.
Well, you could use the mana off the ritual.
No, because the ritual was getting missed. Oh, if our misstep resolved.
Yeah.
Right. I'm with you. How is Vintage going? It's fucking confusing. Do the thing I'm incapable of explaining properly.
Do the thing we have no idea how to do. Got it.
If force resolved, you had lethal. Okay, well, I'm glad. Well, we had lethal, then we go to game 3 and we lost, so not really that much lost. If ritual resolves, you had 4 mana left. Moral of the story: never concede, never surrender. But we had lost. We had 2 minutes to the next game. Do you see how long those decision trees took? Especially you fuckers being involved.
Yeah, but if we had the nut draw, it would have been easy. We've been over in 5 seconds.
We almost had a nut draw, then we drew 3 lands.
That's true.
So we misstep their misstep, our resolves. We're also hoping they don't have any more permission, right? And they had 7 cards in hand, or 6?
Yeah.
We didn't have the mana unless the force Snappy didn't resolve, and there was no more counters. Worth playing out, learning, not the match. Yeah, I agree, Captain Joe. Playing out would have been good. I didn't even know we had a remotely close to being able to kill them, to be fair.
Yeah, it's interesting to see how close we actually got, despite our fumbling.
Just play cards and screen at the opponent. How many games do you plan on playing with this deck, Vince? We're going to try a league. It depends on how long we go between them and how badly the game rounds go. Because that was an absolute fucking clusterfuck. I'm literally going to ignore chat for periods of this next game. I hate to do it because I love talking to chat, but guys, there was just too much conflict. There was just so many people saying the different things to people, and I'm pretty sure half the things people were saying were just fucking nonsense as well.
I mean, this is what it's a hard deck. There's a lot of lines.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Yeah, it's one of those things.
But it's hard to tell if people are being like generally shitty or just like invested. It's hard. Mm-hmm. And now the worst bit of it all, we can't just shake ourselves off and go again. We've got to wait 15 minutes because a reserve list exists and no one wants to play Vintage because of it. It's a sad time. It's hard when you have a line that involves picking 5 or 50. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Doomsday says pick 5 cards from your graveyard and library and exile the rest. So I'd already followed some pretty weak source advice, but then it turned out it wasn't weak source advice because I think whoever it was that was saying to go with the York Will line then said, no, I want you to go with the York Will line to then use York Will to replay the spells that we have in our Doomsday pile to get a lethal tendrils. But that was only clarified after we'd already thought they were wrong. So text delays, multiple chefs, too many cooks. Right, I'm going to join another moment and immediately get matched. That's probably what's going to happen.
Okay.
But if that's what we got to do to get matched, that's what we got to do to get matched, right?
Absolutely.
So did you enjoy that round, Rob?
Yeah, it reminded me of the last time we played Doomsday, where I was sort of like sitting there desperately trying to keep abreast of what's going on.
Oh, look, it's Naki.
All right, grudge match, let's do it. Who's going to blink first?
Well, that's what was happening, Abe. I really thought we need to go for Labman lines and everyone's just screeching for York Will, so it's difficult to know. What? Oh. What did you get as your 1-drop before we go? Oh, I need to accept the... What did you get, Naki? What did you get? A Time Bender?
Oh, strongest card in Magic. GG. Scoop him up.
Wonder if he's sniping me, Naki. Right. We didn't win the die roll this time, which is a shame. And my motor just pinged an arrow sound. Don't do that to me, thank you. Okay. We have Duress, Dark Ritual, Flusterstorm, Merchant Scroll, Sensitive Divining, Top. Top seems pretty good. We've got a way to like rip their hand apart. We've got permission. We've got a way to go find recall. So I think this hand is good.
Nice.
Yes, I'm with Ape on that one. We're going to go Duress first. Well, that's if we're live. Would it be fair to say that Volk is more commonly seen in Vintage than Underground Sea?
Interesting question.
Because Underground Sea, I think, is the most played dual land. I'm assuming because of its price.
Yeah.
I'm going to use the Delta for thinning because we have so minimal lands. But that said, I don't know if that's correct or not. There might be reasons not to, because of obviously the singular brainstorm and all that. So we've gone Basic Swamp into Duress. We find it's the same deck again. It's the same person again, isn't it? We're just going to play the same matchup 5 games in a row.
Perfect.
Okay, let's take Dig through time. They get to preordain again, but I think Dig is
so
absurdly good.
Yeah.
So I guess our best draw next turn is Mock Sapphire, so we can scroll through the recall and cast it.
I guess so. Oh, there's Pyromancer.
Their hand did seem pretty bad. Oh wow! Would you look at that?
Look at that. I think we know what to do here.
It's probably the first time I've called it in a while, Rob, where it's gone in our favour. Because
Yeah,
normally I'm
normally you
like,
call, please, can we not ever please get, and then draw it.
okay, this has got to be right. Like, I'm sure 90% of the time you merchant scroll for recall.
Yeah, seems like the right thing to do.
Okay, we've got Misstep, we've got Doomsday. Pause, Vince. Hold off on the recall. Why would I hold off on the recall? Hold up the fluster. Okay.
We don't want to interact with our opponent.
Why are we holding up the fluster when their hand is land, preordained, one unknown? What's the reason for that, ape? I don't get it. I'm waiting patiently with bated breath to find out why. Stop reading the chat, Vince, says Patters. Patters, you're right. You're 100% right.
Okay.
Plus it's an instant and there's not much reason not to. Oh, I guess so. I guess we only have one more mox to draw. I'm with you. That makes sense. I was hoping to draw more mana so we can, like, you know, play top, but that's just not possible, really, ideally. So we're going to play Necro now? That seems good.
That does seem good. Real good.
Okay, let's cast Necro. Necro's a magic. The thing is, we've got to be very careful with our life total here.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a good chance we win with the Necro draws, right?
Yep. Just about.
Asstar72439. I'm watching this from the work because it's super slow. Super excited to meet the sexiest man in the UK at GPLA next month. Oh yes, you bet your mug. I like Necro paying 10 life. 10 life. Then we draw 10 cards in our end step and then go to then go to discard. No, yeah, then we go to clean up and then we X. Yeah, then we X other cards, not discard them. Okay.
Yeah. So this is unlikely to result in a tendrils win, right?
I guess.
Given that we need your.
So
I don't know. Actually, no. If we just draw 10 cards that are like all the
10 life, but
things.
you did to bolt. Okay. And how many have we done now? 7? Oh, we should have topped to Doomsday. You are right. Okay. Yeah, we should have done that, really. But this sets us up with more permission, right?
Yeah.
That'll do. 7 will do, right?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? Let's do one more. It's Necro, right?
It's Necro. It's so Moorish.
Another one.
It's like crack.
It kind of is. Like, it kills you. So Bolt would put us to 6 and left 4 things, and then we wouldn't die. Cool. We could also missed it at the Bolt. Okay.
Doomsday.
Okay.
Probe.
Okay. Clean up. Guess we get rid of land. We need to get rid of 4 more cards. We don't need more than one Doomsday, right? I mean, if they thought sees us, we can go vamp for another one.
Yeah. Do we need Yawgmoth? Is it useful in this situation?
I guess Yogg-War's always useful.
I mean, not if every time we discard something, it goes to the graveyard because of Necro.
Pitch all Doomsdays. Okay, I need to stop reading chat. Just for the moment. So you think we want to get rid of...
Well, I mean, the only thing Yawgmoth can do is get the stuff that's already in our graveyard.
Ape wants us to go for a Stormkill as well, so we're pitching Doomsdays. Okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay.
We don't have that much counter magic, upsettingly, but whatever.
Yeah.
We want the Preordain, we want the Vampiric Tutor.
Yeah.
So bad with Necropants, or am I wrong? Can he win next turn? Can they win next turn? Our opponent probably. We're going to have so much mana. Do we need this island?
Nah, fuck it.
So whenever you discard a card, right? So cards that get cast and resolve go to graveyard.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't realise that. Just all did.
Get rid of the Dark Ritual?
I think we want that so we can tendrils at the end.
But we're going to cast it off of the York Will anyway.
Okay.
That was probably wrong. Oh, we're not going to cast off the Tendrils because it's exiled. Oh, fuck's sake, I'm such a twat.
Huh.
Keep the ritual. Yeah, I've just realised my mistake. I've literally just talked through how it works as well. Oh, fuck's sake. It's so bad. Okay. Well, we've got loads of permission. We've got loads of card draw. We're going to draw like 5 cards next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Yeah. I think we've seen everything that we knew about. Okay, I'm going to top on the end step.
Jay's Friend's Prodigy. Okay. Haven't seen that card in a while.
Seems pretty good in a format full of powerful instants and sorceries, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Demonic Tutor's pretty good.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So then we're going to draw Demonic Tutor. No, we're not going to draw Demonic Tutor because of Necropotence. Derp. Okay, we're going to cast Preordain to draw the Demonic Tutor. Shit. We need to cast York Will as well. Petal, crack for black, cast Vamp for Lotus, play Preordain, play Lotus, crack Lotus. Well, no, because Vamp. Okay, let's play Petal. So we Vamp and then draw it. So we're going to Vamp for Lotus.
Okay.
Then draw it with the Preordain. Or the Probe. This gives us like 6 mana. 3 to cast the York Mill and 3 afterwards as well. There is a Dark Witch one, but wow, we're going to die drawing Vamp. Okay, let's cast this then.
No. Yep.
Fucking hell, that was close. What if they have another bolt? We're a Flusterstorm in that then, I guess. At least the storm count's going up. Okay, let's go and get Black Lotus. Let's cast Preordain to get it off the top of our library. We don't want... Oh, Lion's Eye's pretty good with York Will as well, right? So put on top. Put on top.
Okay.
Play this.
Yep.
Then we're gonna... No, don't LED, you have Necro. Don't LED, you have Necro. Don't LED, you have Necro. Oh, because the cards I get this... Oh, I have to cast... Oh, I need to keep... Right, I'm with you.
Yep.
So we want lots of blue and 1 black, right? So we can cut the petal for the black. Then we want to probe them. We don't want the LED though, do we?
No.
But it's on top of my library now, so.
Well, unless you want to top, but
No, not really. Okay, their hand is empty.
cool.
Then we're going to York Will. Oh no, the LED is good for the York Will. Cool. Cast this. Let's get our graveyard up a bit better. Where the fuck's the button gone? What the fuck am I doing? Like that. Let's cast this. Then we've got lethal now, so we just go get...
Tutor, cast the tutor,
So we
grab
go
the other tendrils, and win the game.
black, dark ritual, vamp puts us to 1. Sure. Tendrils. Draw a card with Ancestral Recall, I guess.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't kill us.
Well, it's 35 cards in our library. We should be okay.
Okay, crack that for black.
Black.
And tendrils.
Well, look, there you go. We stormed off instead of Doomsday.
We did it! Da 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 da!
Okay, there we go. Use the top to draw it. What? Why? We know the hand was empty, guys. Are we just going for like style points?
Yeah.
Or do you mean they want me to be in good habits for when they could have cut short? They're making us play it out. They want to time us out. That's lovely.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
glad
we've got to do it again, and they saw how badly went time last time. Same people.
Well, there you go. There is a Tendrils kill. Kids, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, that was a
How you do it.
what do you call it? Shit day. Doomsday. Okay, we're going for the same cyborg plan again?
I guess so.
Yeah. What was the cyborg plan before? Hercule's out. Well played. Yeah, I think that went okay.
Yeah, we figured it out.
When Doomsday wasn't involved, the game was a lot easier, I'm not going to lie. What did we bring in? We brought in 2 Xanthid Swarms.
And 2 defense grids.
No, we didn't bring them in before because we know Ancient Grudge's main board.
Yeah.
What did we bring in last time? Did we just do that? Is that what it is?
I think that was all we did in the end. Because, we only made 4 cuts beforehand.
The best way to win with Doomsday is not using Doomsday. Yes, someone doesn't fuck it up. Qual Contro, that is my firm belief that Doomsday is just a very fucking hard Magic card to play.
I mean,
well, from two perspectives.
Against permission, it's hard to play. But I think.
But I mean,
we're allowed to do our thing.
Well, it's difficult because the decks tend to be quite bad. Is that fair to say? Like, it's not a known entity in Legacy because, well, it keeps getting hurt. When Probe got banned, it got hurt severely. Mm. Hello there, high grade butt. What? HG Butt, thank you for the new subscription. Thank you, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed that game a bit more. We're a bit more calm and collected and kind of ignoring stuff. Okay, this hand has Vamp Tutor, Duress, plus Dark Ritual, and a Preordain. I don't know where Lion's Eye is good. Obviously, I know it's good once we have York Will, but is it good now?
No. Unless we draw into it.
This has got to be fine, right? Yeah, give it a shot. Okay, so Ape would like to play a defense grid. They've multi 6. Yeah. I think I want to go turn 1 Duress, or the other option is to Vamp Tutor for our recall to put it on top. Untap, Duress them, then play recall. But I guess we want to play Preordain before we recall. Is that fair to say? Because we want to set up the recall, right? So the recall's good.
We want to set up the recall, yeah. Because that way we know we're not destroying dog shit.
Defaulty, I think we could crack the LED and win with a York Will, but that doesn't work because we can't cast the York Will because the Lion's Eye makes us discard it. So I don't think that works, my friend. I just picture them playing a turn 1 Delver and us being like, well, okay. Keep the Petal for Storm count or not? They are Wasteland decks. We're going to get a basic Swamp here. Wait, that changes things. Oh, god damn it, Ape. Hi, my name is Vince. I'm supposed to get rid of the internet. I'm the Magic the Gathering content creating equivalent of the playing Jund in the current modern metagame. Isn't Jund actually okay right now? Of all the fair decks, aren't Jund and Blue White the only like fucking ones that exist? But I appreciate that basic sound.
I'd like to play in a world where I'm mainboarding my scavenging users.
Well, I'm thinking of playing. Another thing I was thinking of playing this week or next is I forgot to remember that Singleton Jund, but only playing 1 Scavenging Ooze feels bad.
Feels very bad.
Play Jund in Vintage. Jund is a decent one. I thought Jund was a decent one. Now we have it. Ape thinks we have it. Ape, what do I do? Well, we can Duress first, right, and then Petal Dark Ritual. Is that what you want to do?
Duress, Petal, Dark Ritual, Vampiric Tutor, Preordain, do something.
But we don't have the blue mana for Preordain this turn. We've got to use a Petal to... Unless we Dark Ritual first. Ritual, Petal, Tutor, Preordain, crack LED with it on the stack. Draw the York Will and go for it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Fuck it, let's give it a go. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah.
Paying costs, are we?
Intriguing.
Sure. Okay. I'm going to keep Petal and Lion's Eye in hand so they don't get grudged, and it helps Stormcat next turn. Fine. That's fine. That is basically Dark Ritual became a duress, basically. The dream is dead. It's just default here. No, the dream is alive. It's just a longer dream. With drawn out lines. Okay. Let's take a look. Ooh, these duresses are doing pretty well at getting rid of the shit we don't want to see. Okay, that's fine. Maybe we should have preordained first in case we find a misstep. Maybe. There's an argument for that. I'm going to go and see so we can Doomsday if that becomes the path of which we tread down a bit.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's the Tendrils. We kind of want that if we're going to your will route.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to storm again.
Next turn we go Petal, Lion's Eye, Vamp, York Will, and go for it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Oh, we can't cast the York Will or the crack or crack in it. You want to chew up Tendrils when they have the kill. Okay, sure. Let's bottom these then. Because we don't have the mana to cast York Will next turn anyway. Okay, that wasn't great either. We're really good at drawing lands tonight, Rob. Some streams we're not.
Yep, this one where we've got bugger all mana sources. We're just getting them all.
You keep trying to pause and exit the stream, says Validrow. Do you want off to you, Validrow? You're like, get me off! I can't stand to watch Vince fumble a combo deck any longer. It's like putting a high-powered magnum in the hand of a child. Someone's going to die. It's probably the child. Actually, okay. Name one of our random fetches. Name Street Wraith. Name Lion's Eye and find out. Oh, hang on. This does count as a mana ability, right? It is a mana ability. I'm sure it is. Even with the discard hand shit. No, because this doesn't stop mana abilities, kids. This can't name Lotus, Petal, Black Lotus, or Diamond.
Yeah, that's Ravager's job.
Not Ravager. Revoker.
Revoker.
Dark Witch will chip your will LED, Petal, Preordain, Whole Priority Sack LED. For black, cast your will with the 2 black floating, then play LED, Petal, shoot it for Tendrils, Dark Ritual, Preordain. Yeah, okay, that does make sense. Necropotence, that is a very good name that I hadn't even began to think of. Please don't draw off the top. Please don't draw off the top. Come on, Magic. All good in the hood. That's the other one they could have named, really, to be honest. Do we want to preordain? Sure. We've got 2 Mox, Recall, and Lotus, and we've got a Time Walk, and we've got some other bits. Are we going down the Doomsday line? There are quite few cards in hand. I think Doomsday might be the way to go, right?
I think so.
So draw Doomsday, cast it next turn with the Sense Divine on top and play and go for it?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter, because we'll have the misstep next turn to go for it, right? Bottom, says Ape. Oh, fuck's sake, Ape. Why would we not go for it now? Especially if we've got misstep in hand coming. Deck list, Blazing Sound. What bar this, ready? There we go. Ah, this is a storming hand. Well, fuck's sake.
Surely every hand that isn't Doomsday hand are used storming hand.
Draw the misstep.
Christ. So hard.
It is. It really is. It made me upset with chat earlier for the first time, like, ever. But it was like being in a room of, like you've gone back to school and everyone's just screaming and throwing shit at each other like they do at secondary school. You know?
Yeah.
Cast a Petal. I'm just going to go for it. Like, they've got 3 cards in hand, right? The hand was garbage. They cost no cantrips.
Let's do it.
Like, we can beat Spell Pierce and Mental Misstep. I've never been, like, genuinely upset with chat. Have I? I've told people off for, like, being dickheads. That's happened.
Yeah.
Or do we go down...
You only live once.
This isn't Legacy Blazing Sound. This is Vintage. Oh, fuck it. Do we go... Is this game 2?
Yes.
Right.
Because we stormed off.
Come on then. We've got a limited clock. Let's go for it, and if we lose, we lose.
Full steam ahead. Toot toot, as we do around here.
Yes, indeedy.
Let's go for it. Okay, so we go Doomsday.
Right, Labman time.
Okay.
They could hatch.
Right.
They could have. The thing is, Labman opens us up for Bolt as well. So
It does. We've got the mental misstep for Bolt.
Oh, we have. Good point. Good point. Good
So
point.
we can go. So we want Labman.
We want Lotus and Labman to cast it.
Yep.
Where are you, buddy?
Labman there.
We want Ancestral,
Recall,
and we want Gush.
and we want Forcible. Or some kind of other permission.
Well, Misstep won't work there, so we want like Flusterstorm then, right?
Yes. Yeah, because that one we can actually cast without cocking up our pile.
Oh, we can't though, because we need to cast Recall with this. So we actually won't have the mana for Flusterstorm, so Flusterstorm is bad. So we get another Misstep. Or we get Force in case it's Force that we need to use because they've got Force.
Yeah, that's my worry. Is that if they've got Force, we need Force. If they've got Bolt, we need Mental Misstep, or another Mental Misstep, or another Mental Misstep.
Okay. You've got to be a massive cunt, Vince getting him. Okay, that's not chat. Like maybe do that though, was it? That's just my appearance. Okay. So we're gonna activate Divine Top to draw Recall. Then we're gonna draw 3, which will include Gush. And these two. Oh fuck, so Force is just useless here, right? Oh,
unless they force us, in which case we need to pitch our Mental Misstep to Force.
Yeah, sure, but like, there's no way we can draw Force alongside all the good stuff without using both our draw spells and passing to them for a turn, which feels very bad.
Okay, that does.
So the Force is a dead card.
Okay.
Okay, so we need to cast a draw spell, so we need to choose to cast Recall first. I made a land drop this turn. We haven't. So Gush is better because it gives us more mana. There we go. So we're gonna put. Oh fuck! No, we want to play Labman first though because we want to not get fucked by their Recall. So we're gonna go.
Or put Force on the bottom then. It's the most redundant.
So
it's the most pointless card.
Yeah. Okay. So that was easy.
Right.
Easy, he says.
Then we go Labman.
Gush, Labman, Black Lotus, Recall.
Yeah. No. Other way around.
It doesn't matter, 'cause we're going to draw all 3 of them off the Recall.
Oh, yeah.
So, as long as Recall is the one we're drawing now.
Yeah. And then Recall on top.
Okay. Draw a card. Don't stifle me, bro. Make a blue. Recall ourselves. Don't have Force.
Draw our top.
Oh, shit, we do draw our top. Oh, the top thing is a problem. I forgot about top, Rob. Huh. That's an interesting part of the deck that I never realised. Top as a cantrip fucks up the pot. Well, there we go. We learned that now, Rob.
Yep.
It didn't matter if it was any other cantrip.
I was thinking like there was something.
Oh, they had Force anyway. Okay. Well, we've got a few turns for this to not go too badly.
Okay. It's cool.
Shit.
Fuck.
Okay.
I was just starting to think, hey, we figured this out. We can do it. Alas, alack.
Strip mine one of our lands. Fine, whatever. We don't give a fuck.
Not.
Oh, we do give a fuck. That was an island. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we do give a fuck. Okay. We got to top our way to victory.
Okay. Fucking hell.
We're going to have to do it over the next 4 turns. Okay. Okay.
Gotta get there. By any means.
Play the LED. Why are we playing the LED? What would that do?
It would give us loads of mana. Oh wait, no. Could we do that and then?
No, because Gush would be
and then
discarded.
draw cards.
Oh, I see. In our draw step. Okay, let's cast this out then. So we can crack the Lion's Eye, then top into whatever's coming next, which should be... I don't remember. Do you remember?
I don't know, because you said it didn't matter.
We'll look at the top of our library. It didn't matter until it mattered, Bob. That's how I guess that's how all things work, right? It doesn't matter until it matters. Oh my god.
Oh my day.
Spin that top. Right, okay. This now
Right,
matters.
You'll still be able to sort this out, right? Gush. There you go.
On the bottom of the library, yeah?
No.
We can't cast it, Rob.
Yes,
Oh, we can.
It's Gush.
Oh, we can
Oh,
cast it.
no,
because-
we ain't got enough.
But we can with the Lion's Eye.
We still
And then we
have-
play Labman and we pass the turn and we brace for impact. Is that... Do you want to give him 2 turns or do you want to give him 1 turn?
1 turn.
Lotus casts Gush 2. Right, 8 agrees with me. Let's not fuck this up.
Oh my days.
What the fuck am I doing? I don't need to put any stops on. So we'll draw Gush next. So we're going to go top, top, top. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're drawing anyway. This wins the game, doesn't it? Wait. I'm so confused.
We'll find out.
Draw for the turn. Okay. I can't cast that now because I fucked it all up, right?
You can't Gush now.
Yes. So I did fuck it up.
Yes, you did. What we need to do is tap Sensitive Mind top, draw the Lotus, play the Lotus, use the mana off the Lotus to cast the Gush, draw the Gush, and then somehow play Labman without discarding it to the fucking... That doesn't work. Fuck, it doesn't work.
You look. Did you have to stop on your draw? Oh, I did need the stop. I did need the stop. Okay. So can we draw Lotus now? And then... No, we can't. Right. We're just going to grind it out.
Okay.
Crack LED with Gush on the stack. We can't cast Gush. We don't have the mana. Come on, chat. Behave. Right. If we might still be able to win this. No, the stop on the draw would have done something, because what we do is you pause, crack Lion's Eye, with that on the stack holding priority, activate top. Oh, you fucker. Okay. But yeah, that's what we would have done. That's what we would have done. I should have stopped in upkeep and done it. Well, that's a shitter. We draw the card at the beginning of the draw step. Chubby Train, we 100% know that matters in float through steps. We're talking about upkeep, not draw step. Oh, they didn't steal our mana.
Okay, what does this mean?
This means we can still do it. I think. Maybe. No. Oh my god, no! No, they've gone from 1 card in hand to 5! This is the worst thing! Okay.
We did give them literally all the time in the...
Don't stick up for them, Rob. Why is there still a force in our deck? For fuck's sake. Right. Okay.
You might need that force in the end.
Shit. So we're going to go... Top. We're going to draw the force because we don't give a shit.
Stop on upkeep or not?
We don't need this Gush, the Vamp, or the Force. Or we could do with the Force, but we don't need it. Opponent punted, yes. I believe so. So just draw that Force because we don't fucking need it. We just don't need it. Right. I'm now going to hold control. I'm going to activate this to draw a card, right? With that on the stack, I'm going to make 3 blue. We're now going to put Sensitive Divine on top back, draw Labman, play it, and pass the turn twice. And if we get there, we get there. If we don't, we don't.
Okay.
Right.
Either way, we've escaped this hellhole.
My god. Well, look, it's the clock as well. The clock puts such a fucking... Oh, it's painful. Right. Okay, do they have Bolt? That's the first. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh. No, they have Pyroblast. Okay. So close. Says Patters. You alright, baby?
Oh, man.
Oh, right, okay. It's fine.
Was...
We have 3 minutes 24 to combo kill them again.
We can do it. We can do it. We know what we're doing.
Right,
we know
okay.
the interactions between the various things.
Defense grid in one of those, and we'll get rid of... What did Ape say to get rid of? What did I say out loud?
Can't remember.
I literally cannot remember. Oh, Wraith, that was it. Thank you, chat. Thanks, PhD Obnoxious. Ape said it before he did, but we'll ignore Ape for a moment. He made me play this shit. It's all his fault. Magic is hard, Vintage is hard, Doomsday is hard. I agree with all those statements. My penis is hard. With fear. Like anxiety boner. Yes, next time I play Vintage, we'll play Shops on Mono White Null Rod deck.
Yes, do that.
Okay, I had to put these coasters down that I was about to start shuffling. And focus. Okay. We can only spend 3 seconds per decision. Right, would you like to play? Yes.
Keep.
Keep. Oh my god, keep. Oh my god!
Jesus.
Our best hand yet, and we're probably not going to do anything with it. Oh my god, okay. Does this exile itself?
Yes.
But I'm just going to follow the heart of the cards, Rob. If I get this wrong, I get this wrong, right?
Oh, we ain't got time to worry.
We don't want to care about that or that, I don't think. Right, put that on the bottom. Sure. Play a Black Lotus. That could cast York Will, play the Lotus again. What does that do? Nothing, because then all the things go to exile.
Well, do the Lotus and then Time Twister.
Yeah, I'm just going to do Lotus Time Twister. Oh, Force of Will. Okay, sure thing. Don't do that. Okay. Should have started out on my Force of Wills because we ain't forcing anything. We ain't got time to force.
Where we're going, we don't need force.
Cool preordain, bro. Do I go Yawgmoth Will, Black Lotus, Time Twister?
Yeah.
But they're ahead of us, so that seems bad. Oh boy.
Library of Alexandria, Time
I
Twister?
forgot we even had that card. Okay, let's go back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I decided to York's Will now. Whether that's correct or not, who knows? Petal, cast,
Lotus.
cast, cast. Yeah. And then we can decide whether to do Time Twister next turn or not. That's wrong. I should have just twisted. Okay, fine. Sure thing. Sure thing.
Weak Twister?
No. I want to have mana up after the Twister, so we can do things.
Ah.
Oh, waste down our library. Okay, sure. Jace's Friend's Prodigy, more like shit bitch oddity. Okay, sure. Let's play this.
I feel this Time Twister is going to turn on their Jace.
Shuffle your graveyard and library in.
Oh.
Doesn't turn shit on, Rob. Okay, here we go. Right, so we're going to go... Oh, shit.
Drawing Lab Mats. Good.
Underground Sea. Cast up Ritual. Thoughtseize them. Get rid of any permission. No, get rid of this. Yes. Cast this. Go and get recall. Right, I'm going to kill him next turn, kids, alright?
Cool.
I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. We had a DD past the turn kill there. Come on, Ape. I don't even know what you're talking about. Quite literally, do not know what you're talking about.
Yeah, go Merchant Scroll for Doomsday and Dark Ritual Doomsday.
No, motion scrolling gets instance. Can't get Doomsday. Below instance too, I think. That's fine.
Yep.
What else are they casting? Cataxian Probe, sure. Fucking eat my shorts. Right, recall into Doomsday and a Divining Top, and then we win. Right?
Cool. Let's do it.
We had a Doomsday and a Time Twister. We didn't have the mana for the Time Twister, did we? For the Doomsday, did we? Did we? Do you have a
Dark
cantrip?
Ritual.
You had Doomsday and Lotus. Oh. Do we have a way to draw into the Doomsday? We didn't know what was in their hand. Oh, they only had 2 cards in their hand at that point, didn't they? What? How did that flip? Like I said, kids, I'm going with the heart of the cards. If the heart of the cards don't want a Doomsday, don't want a Doomsday, does it? Oh, they just cast. They got 7 cards in hand. Wow, I wish I had 7 cards in hand. Okay.
There's Doomsday. We can cast that.
How much permission do you think they've got?
Loads.
Let's find out. I missed it. Fuck it. Let's give it a go.
Will we need that lab man?
No, we're going to tendrils kill him. Well, we're not now, obviously. Okay. Let's keep going, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait, I forced the wrong spell. What did I force? I didn't force the misstep. I forced our own force, perhaps? Oh. Because then this resolves, and then we get... Oh, we have to untap again, so we probably wouldn't get there. Oh, man, that was bad.
That was awkward.
Wow. Guess the heart of the cards didn't want to play games today, kids. Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I've never forced my own spell before.
Can't imagine why.
Another one.
Yeah, well, I guess we had 11 seconds on the clock, to be fair. No, I'm not letting that clock take me to 40. I'm going to get out of it. Oh, that was so bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Well, that was a thing.
Well, I thought we'd give it a shot. Let's see if we play the same guy again. He's going to love this. He's going to 5-0 this league playing against us. Oh, man.
Christ.
Read how we had it in my comment above. It was, if you'd use the Lotus to cast Doomsday rather than Twister. Yes, the Twister was on our way to dig into the pile, and then we will fill it with a card draw since we had the Lab Man in hand. Okay. Yeah, I totally missed that.
Oh well.
Okay, no 1-drop, right? Let's detox. Oh, we've paired. Sorry, whoever that is, if you're in the chat, I apologise immensely. I want to accept this invite. Come on, Modo, don't bug out. There we go. You're going to your first GP in Cleveland. Well, my first suggestion would be come find me at some point and say hello, MTG Play Awesomeness. Make sure you've got snacks. Like, the venues tend to be relatively expensive. It's okay if you want to get venue food. Some venues have good food, some venues have bad food. But yeah, definitely pack snacks, because you'll get, especially playing the main event, you'll get hungry. Okay, turn 1 time walk.
Seems good.
Well, it's just explore at that point. Well, we can dress them as well. So, yeah, whatever.
Good day. Turn 1 dress, and then we know whether they're in the same sort of
Yeah.
thing.
Guys, do we could
I want it.
well, we need to
Well, we can do it. Yeah, we can draw off the preordain.
we can, but not if we ritual into Doomsday. Well, we can. So we need to dress them first.
Yes.
Just go for it. god, you guys are nuts.
Do it.
But if we dress them and their hand has got nothing, we can still set up our pile?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play safe. Let's try and win a game. Yeah, Ape agrees. Mental misstep. Well, if you insist. Let's have a look at this hand. They've got a Needle, a Decay, and a Snapcaster Mage.
Okay, do we care about any of these things?
Not really. I guess Needle's
Decay.
the worst one. Oh, Decay on our Mox would be pretty bad, you're right.
Decay on our lab man also seems pretty bad.
But we're going to kill them next turn if they don't draw any permission.
They can abrupt decay.
Eh? No, because you can go for the Yorg lines and shit.
Okay.
But the Decay is definitely the thing we take anyway, right? 100%. We want the Preordain to draw into our deck.
Yes. So do we just Doomsday now?
Good question. Do we Doomsday now?
I mean, Doomsday now means that they can't draw Force of Will and then use their Snapcaster.
But it doesn't mean if they draw force or they can just force off a spell or whatever. Pithing the Duke could also hit our sensitive on the top.
Another one.
Ape thinks we should. I mean, they could draw hand disruption as well.
Yeah.
I think that's more of an issue. We also need to always fetch before we do anything, because if we'd next turn got off with this, then couldn't fetch a land, that would have been pretty funny. We can even Time Walk next turn as our first draw spell. Right, Labman kill? Labman kill, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got this. We've done one Storm kill so far. Let's get a Labman kill. Okay.
Alright, we know what we're doing.
We've got two draw spells. So we need Labman. What the fuck is he? There. We need Black Lotus.
Yes.
We need Recall.
Yes.
We need Gush. What is the fifth card? Just a Force? So we can go. We have Force Time Walk back up. Yeah, we go Force. We go Force and put it on as the next card. So we draw into it. Then we preordain it into the Ancestral. Ancestral into the other bits. Play the Labman Gush, and we've got Force back up.
Cool. That makes sense. Yes, that does. I understand the line.
Yeah, that seems.
I can see the where we need to go now. I'm getting there.
Make sure I've clicked all the right cards. Okay, cool.
Good. Right, now we need to put them all in the right order.
So we want to play Labman before we cast the second draw spell. So we want to have top down. We're going to go Force, Recall, Lab, Lotus, Gush. No. Why do we need an island? Oh, because the Gush costs 2 fucking islands.
Okay.
We have fucked that up.
Well, no, hang on. We can draw off the preordain and use the Gush as sort of...
Default here, last time I listened to chat, we got into an absolute fucking clusterfuck. So sometimes I do have to turn away and just play Magic. Sorry, buddy.
Can we not use the Time Walk to get out of this?
I think so. I think we might still be alright. Like, Ape thinks we're still fine. Ape's tanking it, apparently. What, like taking all the damage?
I think he's in the tank.
Use the Gush for Force Pitch and then Time Walk. Ah, that sounds like a good Sharp Panzer.
Yeah, that was what I was thinking.
Okay, so we're going to go same thing again, but we're putting Gush underneath the Force. Wait, but we never have a Gush.
Well, yeah, it doesn't matter. We preordain.
So go Force, Gush, Ancestral, Labman, Oh no. God, this is... So where do we want the Recall? That's the question.
After the preordain.
No, but the preordains to win once the Labman's in play. So we want to go Time Walk into 4. So we draw 4 next turn. Time Walk into Recall. Cast Recall. Draw the other 3 cards. Then we have a Preordain mana, and we have Lotus, and we have Labman, and we have Force. So how do we do that? So we need to go Force. God, this is the hard bit. It's the really hard bit. So we need to go Force. Recall. This is the way now. Force, Recall, Gush, Labman, Black Lotus.
Yes.
So we go Black Lotus, Labman. Going backwards now. Gush, Recall, Force. And there's very few things they can have here that could actually bone us, if I'm completely honest.
That's true. Okay, so what do we? So from here we go draw.
Worst case
force.
scenario is they draw permission and we have to ditch our preordained to our force and naturally draw into the win.
Yes.
I just came from an arena draft stream. This is a steep difference. Hello, Jehobo the Hobo. We're playing Vintage with some of the most powerful cards ever printed, some of which are very expensive in paper. Okay, we knew about the Underground Sea. Yes. So their hand is currently Trop, Snappy, Pithing Needle, and one other card. They can Snapcast from Misstep if they get another turn, which we're not going to let them have. Oh shit, we are going to let them have. So they can Misstep our Preordain, but then we just force the Misstep, and we love life. Is that correct? I believe that is correct. I just realised we don't have 2 blue mana at this point, because one of these is a black source. Fuck me. Magic's hard. To draw Recall. We now cast Recall, targeting ourselves.
Yep.
Force the Snapcaster. Yeah, there we go. Oh, what have they drawn? Yes. Oh, why did I do that? I should have forced the Snapcaster, not that bit. Why are they... Yeah, sure. So they cast Misstep. That's 2 life, whatever. Then we force the Misstep.
Yes. Not the Ancestral Recall.
Yes. Pitch this. This isn't ideal, because we have to take a little while to get there. They can't decay us now, that's in the graveyard. Okay, so we've drawn all of this. So if we'd got an island in amongst all that, we still would have got boned. Because we would have got misstepped. So actually, the island wasn't technically the correct play either. Duck 33, who's literally 33 ducks in a trench coat, 6 months in a row. I'm just checking in as I just finished my uni assignment. How are we doing, Dad? We're doing badly. But we're having fun, so it's fine. Cast this. Because if we don't cast it out, we run into hand disruption. If we cast it out, we run into removal. So
Yeah.
neither here nor there, right?
Absolutely. And now their Snappy is down, so they can't Snappy Rock Decay.
So we just need to untap next turn.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we've not got a misstep. You are correct. Right, so Island was the correct line. Thank you, Cam. You are right.
Right.
They don't know what our 5th card is, do they? Does this reveal? Nope.
No.
So they don't know what this is. This could just be a Pact Negation, which would be bad because we'd die if they cast something in their turn. Okay, 5p territory.
Ponder.
Oh, yeah, if we don't cast it, we would have died anyway. We had to cast Slabman. If they have Fatal Push and some way to enable it, I'm going to be absolutely amazed.
Fetch land. Fatal Push.
Did you see the guy that looks surprisingly like Vince on Saturday? No, no one looks like me. Ha! Got ya.
Get fucked.
Can't
We didn't
thought
do it
seize useful stuff if we don't have useful stuff.
right. Yeah, we fucked it.
They attack now and hope we block. That's their only line.
No, it's fetch land. Fatal
And?
Push incoming.
Don't, Rob. Don't you fucking dare.
Don't block.
Thanks, Rob. I probably would have blocked if you hadn't said. Just don't block, says Ape. What I learned today from watching you play this deck, Doomsday is harder than it looks. Doomsday have a lot of different winning lines. Doomsday is even more fun than I thought. It is fun. Oh look, the game has ended. Did we get the win? What if we got a Modo bug now because we found out Laboratory Mate doesn't work? Yes. Okay, we've stormed off and we've lab manned.
We
Getting
did it.
getting there. So they are another permission-based deck.
Bug deck.
So it's bug something. So defense grid and 2 Xanathar Storms are probably again cutting a Street Wraith, a Force and a Hercules.
Yeah, seems good.
Do we want to cut our Force? Is there something better to cut than Force 8? Please tell us. What is this fucking deck? I looked away for a second. I'm so confused. Hello, Duck 33. We're playing Vintage Doomsday. Vince defeated his greatest opponent himself. Well, you know. Is that fine? We're just waiting for Ape to give us the go-ahead.
Cool.
Do we want the second grid? I guess, yeah, that's another question.
I don't think so. They've got Abrupt Decay,
Yeah, that's true.
which is even more versatile than...
So you can cut a Doomsday. So let's cut a Doomsday over a Force, then.
Try angling the Stormkiller Stone.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. If you don't need 2 grids here, when do you need them? I don't know. I guess decks that don't have decay. I'm not sure. I don't know enough about Vintage. I don't tend to play defense grid. I tend to play cards that I like defense grid, but they affect all spells at all times. That's my kind of Vintage card. What's the main difference with Legacy Doomsday? Legacy Doomsday is just terrible. I said that as a person called Doomsday_MTG just showed up. Don't hate me. Okay. This seemed. I wish this was Underground Sea so bad. Because then I think this hand might be passable. I don't think we can keep this.
I don't know, actually. I mean,
We've got double preordain. That's basically, that adds up to 1 demonic tutor, right?
Easy to play Storm.
You know what? I'm going to get told by chat that they do not agree with this, but let's give it a go. Ape saying this is more Labman based. This is more Labman based because the card draw is just like so much better in Vintage, right?
Yeah, you can get through your pile in one go.
Yeah, if we
ever do it.
Well, the Vintage version of Doomsday plays Act on Impulse, as we found out. Just draw Black Lotus. Can you imagine it? How good that would be?
That's all you can do.
Okay, our hand is Thoughtseize proof.
Pretty redundant to Thoughtseize.
They might take the defense grid. Oh, I say might. Is this tutor or defense grid, right? Like 100%. If the hand's stacked full of counter magic, it's grid. Other than that, it's probably tutor. I always think the hands in Preordain look a bit like Master Yoda's hands, because I always think it's just 3 fingers, but it's not. But at a glance from here, it looks like that.
Oh yeah, I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thing. Mana sources, please.
Okay, we're going to bottom both of those things.
Yep.
I feel like we're about to get punished real hard.
Yeah.
That'll teach us to splash green for cards on our sideboard that we don't quite understand how to or when to play.
We got Zephyr Spawn in the side.
I get what you do with it, but I don't know where we're meant to do that. And also, Nature's Claim, whatever it is quite self-explanatory. It's like, it basically might as well say the words destroy target workshop lock piece on it, you know? So them taking that second preordain is actually going to work out very well for them, but that could have been quite a risky take, I think, that Thoughtseize. Yeah, Apes just said the same thing as me, where the greens mainly to help against thingy. Kept force. We didn't keep force, Jafar. We bottomed 2 cards and drew force, unfortunately. We bottomed the 2 black spells we can't cast. Oh, I hope the top cards are Vamp Tutor. Oh, not Vamp Tutor, sorry, Under NC.
Brainstorm.
What do you mean kept force in, Jafar? Because that was something we just talked about, whether we cut forces or some number of forces. Oh boy, this is the variance part of Vintage. Like, I think with the decks like shooter and stuff, it's fine because you're gonna shoot for the shit. But like when some decks sometimes, if you're like in the mirror, I guess they draw their Lotus and you don't, you probably feel quite bad. But I guess that's the same for any Highlander format as well. Like with like singular cards, if someone gets to draw their powerful powered singular cards and you don't.
Yeah, which is exactly why in those formats the tutors are all, aren't they?
Yeah.
We're not doing anything for a little while. Or is that just the most elaborate explore ever?
But the emotion scrolled for the recall, so yeah. Oh no.
Oh dear.
Well, I can appreciate what they just did, but I'm not gonna say I enjoyed it.
This is the one thing.
Underground Sea. Underground Sea. Underground Sea. Or fetch land, please. Will you just stop casting really good spells, please? I haven't seen one of those resolved in a while. Okay, if you insist.
Robia.
Flusterstorm, Dark Confidant, Snap Custom Age. Okay, so there seems to be some sort of bug for mid-range deck. Oh, yes. Right. Right, Sunny Jim.
We're off.
Well, we're getting Snap Custom Age Thoughtseize next turn.
Yes.
Unless we take the Snapcaster Mage.
How?
Oh shit, it's a duress. Okay.
Duress.
I guess we take the Flusterstorm then.
It's a good start.
Wish this was a Thoughtseize so much right now.
Yeah.
I do like this art. It's cool.
I like that art too. It's very
It
cool.
looks like some Kamigawa a bit, doesn't it?
It does a little bit, yeah. Also, sort of looks like it's from Khan's.
Yeah, it could be like a monk.
Yeah. Bit of a Jeskai sort of vibe.
This is rough. Did we win game one? That was our Labman
Yes.
kill, wasn't it? Yes.
Labland, yes.
I'm in desperate need of some water, Rob. Okay. They don't want to use their... They're going to use Snappy for Flusterstorm later, I guess? Sure thing, sure thing. Did they play an island? They didn't play a trop, did they? Yeah. Oh, Snap Recall. Fair enough. Fair enough. That makes sense.
Yep.
Do we have a look at the hand again? Or do we save it for Vamp Tutor? Or do we... Do we Vamp Tutor now that we know they're tapped out? Or...
Yeah, I think
Vamp
now
Tutor
it's a
now.
safe time.
We use the misstep to protect our recall. So convenient that it's like, why did that this turn, not their turn? Oh, because of Flusterstorm. We don't want to Snap Flusterstorm us. There was a reason in my head why I did that. Misstep's pretty bad against Flusterstorm, so actually Snap Flusterstorm on our recall we can't stop. Go on, tap out for a Jace. Or just make all the mana and keep it up. I don't mind. Do as you see fit. Okay. Well, that Flusterstorm's going to be fucking pain in the arse now, isn't it? I guess if we draw a blue card, which we are drawing, we can... Oh, we just forced the Snapcaster. Derp. God, that took me a while to
That
figure
works
out, didn't
too.
it? Fucking hell. I want to draw the cards. Let's go blue mana. We've got Snappy and something else in hand. What do you think the other thing is, Rob? What's your guess? What's your soul read?
Abrupt game.
Okay, hopefully it is, because that card's pretty bad against us. For the most part. Are we getting there? Looks like we are kind of getting there.
Okay. Slowly, but surely.
Draw a cantrip next turn and win, right?
That's the plan.
We can't go too low off of Doomsday, because Deathwhite Shaman might just shoot us dead. Vintage blue, mono blue Minotaurs, vintage and mono blue Moonfolk.
I mean, you do it.
That's what chat's asking for. Preordained. Yeah, I'll let that resolve. I'll let it resolve, Rob.
Yeah.
Guess we go Dark Ritual, Duress before the Doomsday. So we got a pretty sick setup there.
Yeah.
But we need the cantrip now, otherwise we are going to be dangerously low to just dying to Deathwatch Shaman.
Yeah. Just not.
God, I hate Deathwatch Shaman. Well, I both love and hate it.
They should ban it in.
They can't ban it here. Oh, baby. Okay.
Okay, this looks good. We might actually be onto
If
something.
they counter this one. Okay. Then this one. 5 mana. So we could play Defense Grid. Oh, they got loads of mana. We arrest them first, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What have you got?
Oh, I don't know what they're going to
Reveal
have.
to me your secrets.
They're misstepping this, I think, to protect their hand. And then we just go for it anyway, because I don't think we can't not go for it.
I think we always have to go for it.
Well, not if we've got time, but I don't think time is on our side. We are facing down some Angry Confidence and some Angry Shaman. Yeah, we can't Doomsday and pass, as Ape just said. Okay. So now they give Flusterstorm flashback. And we can't
Do
do
anything.
it. I was thinking when we cast Duress, I was like, I hope they don't just reveal a hand of Snap Custom Mages, because we can't take it. But then I hadn't actually realised how bad Snap Custom Mage would actually be until it's now on the stack.
Oh well.
Maybe they'll click on the wrong thing.
Fingers crossed. Did they see the line?
We're going to get a game 3 if they... Oh, they went for recall. What the fuck? That doesn't seem correct, does it?
Not in any way, shape, or form, so let's punish them for it.
Well, they could still draw permission, but just going for the Flusterstorm seems so much safer. Okay, and they cast it before the Duress resolved. What are they doing? Okay, I hope we just take a counterspell now. Oh,
That would be amazing.
that's interesting.
Triple Abrupt Decay.
Right, we got to storm them, boys. We got to storm them. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Christ.
Okay.
Okay, take-
Okay.
No, okay, so is there an item just to take the Sapphire here?
No, because we can't. We're not passing the turn back. We have to kill them now, or we untap and die.
Okay, so we've got to kill him now.
Because if we cast Doomsday, we just go to too low and we die. We can't storm here. Come on, ape. Have some faith. There's got to be something we can do. Take force. Why are we taking force? We just die if we do that. We need to do something that's not... There's got to be something we can do, right? We can't... You can't kill him now. Oh, ape. Have some faith, buddy. There's got to be something we can do. What can we gush into? I've got one black in our pool, right? So we gush into Ritual plus Yorgwill. No, we gush into Black Lotus plus Yorgwill. That's what we do. Okay, so we want to get... We've got Dark Ritual on our bed, haven't we? So we want to get...
Yeah.
Gush? What mana have they got? They've got mana for force, have they?
No.
We can win. We can definitely win here.
Right.
So we go Gush. Let's ignore chat for a second. We've got loads of time. We've got 12 minutes to kill them. So we've got Gush. Oh, the problem is we can't Storm. They are 11, so Storm count is high enough. Oh yeah, Storm count's well high. So we want Gush. We want Yorgwill. We want Lotus.
On the far right. Yeah.
We want another Ritual and a... Oh, the reason Yorgwill is bad is because we can't get things in our grave because they're about to get exiled. So I'm not sure what the pile is, but there's got to be a pile, right? No will. Right. No will. Okay. No will. Okay. No will. Okay. Gush into Ritual plus Tendrils and 3 relevant cards. So we go cast Preordain, draw Gush plus what? Plus Tendrils. But how do we cast the Tendrils? We Gush and then Preordain and win. We can't Gush and Preordain because we have to Preordain to Gush. Chat's giving me a lot of random lines.
Okay.
Gush, Lotus Tendrils, and 2 whatever. Ah, that's better. That's better. So Gush, Lotus, Tendrils, and the other 2 just don't matter.
Grab mana, just in case we fuck it up.
Well, if we fuck it up, we've got no cards in our library, and we're dead to the attack. So, eh. Okay.
I mean, the Mox is up Storm count.
We're not drawing them, mate. We can only draw 2 cards here.
Ah.
Do we have a land drop open? Probably, but does that matter? We've got 6 storm count, guys. We just go Preordain into Gush, return lands to our hand with Gush.
Yep.
We've got black mana our pool, play Black Lotus, Tendrils them.
So that's 4 plus 6 is 10.
Well, no, we'll have like 10 copies of 10 copies of 2. Yeah, they're on 11. Okay, the piling's important. So we don't want the force put on top of library at the bottom, yeah?
Yep.
And we don't want the misstep. They're irrelevant.
Yep.
Then we need Tendrils and Black Lotus next and Gush to preordain into.
Yeah, so we preordain into Gush, which gets us the other 2, and then we go for it.
Cast preordain with this mana here. Scry 2. So we put... Okay, so we... Oh, it's a bit where I don't want to fuck this up. I'll put Lotus on top and then Gush on top of that, right?
Yeah. And so we draw the Gush.
Sweet. Cast Gush. I thought those cards we drew there. I was like, how did that happen?
Then we get that.
Oh, we've got land drops too. Sweet.
Play the. Oh my god. Oh, you mouse over that island.
Doesn't matter. We don't need it.
Oh yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Okay,
We're good.
so-
We're good.
yeah,
We're good.
okay.
We're good. Okay. 8 told us we couldn't do it,
Yeah.
and I believed we could. I didn't know how. I hadn't figured it out yet, but I believed in how the cards, and we got there. This is vintage, kids. You don't need that much mana, right?
We did it. Fantastic.
I'm not trying to rub into you because I think you're proud of me from the look of the capital letters. But you said we couldn't do it, and I said that's not the attitude to have. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, we can't beat Shutton, but we can beat Rookie Stewed. So hopefully get paired into them again.
Yep.
Oh, Chuggy Bear is one of my YouTube viewers who normally watch at 2 times speed. How can you understand me? Forgot to look at live totals. That was great, Vince. Well done. I didn't even know what his live total was before I clicked the Doomsday. If, in all fairness, if they just chose Flusterstorm, they would have just won.
Yes.
But I think they might not have chosen Flusterstorm. So let's just discuss why that was for a second. So someone in chat, I'm going to cue while we do this. Someone in
I
chat.
imagine
Oh,
it
go
was
on.
because they want to diversify their options. So if they
Sure. But why
They
would
could-
that's the bit I'm trying to understand. Why would you do that? Because someone said they're recalling for extra blue cards for the Force, but they could have had Fluster, which would have 100% countered that spell, and there's nothing we could do about it.
Yeah,
But then I was thinking, what did they think we could have in hand?
something to beat Flusterstorm, I guess. I don't know.
Couldn't we still win with Lab Man in response to a decay? No, because we have to shoot first,
Yeah.
and they had 3 decays as well. Oh.
Well, no, they only had 3 decays after they recalled, so we don't know what they had before they done that. So.
Sure. I was saying Scooby assumed they would choose the Flusterstorm. Oh, of course, yeah. I thought we'd on that line as well. I did say out loud, didn't I? I said our line here is to let them pick the wrong spell.
I mean, I like it. I mean, that one was a team effort. You know,
Yeah, that
and
was
your
good.
opponent.
Yeah, right. Okay, we're in.
Okay. Same person as last time, or not?
No, Ravadell is a different person. People are picking up. Oh, look at this. Turn 1 Necro.
I'm down.
Turn 1 Necro Demonic Shooter for some... Oh, wow, okay. Okay. Yeah, let's keep this.
Yes, feels good.
Turn 1
So,
Necropotence with
order
a
it.
Senses Divining top and extra mana. Oh.
Mhm.
Okay, don't kill us.
It's a good start.
Okay, that's not an Aether Druids. We're all good. We're all good.
Cool.
They're blue deck
Okay,
again,
so
though.
what do we
so-
do these things in?
I guess we duress them first. That was such a good draw.
Feels good.
That was obnoxiously good. There's something special. There's certain spells that feel very good to cast. Like, not just because they're powerful, but because their effect is like succinct.
Yeah.
One of those is a lot of the 1 mana boon style spells. So like Lightning Bolt, for example, and Plowshares. Duress and Thoughtseize are on that line with that as well, I think.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
gonna
casting
I'm
Duress.
gonna cycle Street Wraith to see if we draw another misstep of our own. No. Okay, they're protecting their hand.
Can we just Doomsday here and kill them?
We actually probably can if they don't have permission. They have 3 cards in hand. Because we can go Petal, Top, Lotus, Doomsday, and then we have to realise the top goes back into our library. Something I forgot last time. But if they have permission, then we get fucked. Why would they... They probably... Do they waste the misstep on the duress because they don't have permission? They want to hide that fact. Ape doesn't want a Doomsday. I guess the Necropotence line is so much safer, right?
True.
Proval MTG's like, go for it. I think Necropotence is just 100% safer. Worst case scenario, they counter our Necropotence, we draw a land, and then we can Doomsday. You didn't put it in the deck, not to play it. Look, we've cast Doomsday loads. Ape did say it couldn't be done last time. Do it, you coward. No. Guys, we're going to play Necro. I mean...
Necro's pretty good.
Yeah, our opening hand was absurd, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to draw 10. Yeah?
Yeah. Why not?
Do you want to play a top this turn? No.
Um,
How's the one Gush Doomsday going? Pretty good, Geeky Jackson so far. Okay, I'm gonna draw 10. Draw 12? Jesus. Draw 17. Oh, chat.
I seem to recall the rule when it was in standard was draw to 8.
Why was
That was
that though?
Another
That was when damage was on the stack, Rob, and the legend rule was different. Like, it's a very different time. Also, wow, as a hand here, I didn't realise there's actually a lich doing this. I thought that was meant to be like a monument or a skull or something. Is that actually
That's
a character?
yeah. I
Huh.
think I don't think it's Yawgmoth, but it might be.
Oh, if that's
No,
your
it's,
one.
it's Ice Age, isn't it? It's Ice Age. It's probably zombie Limdol type character, isn't it?
I love that art. It is fucking awesome. How many have we done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, fuck's sake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What were we on? We were on 18, weren't we? Why? Where did we lose life from? Just the Street Wraith, right? So we've done 8 so far.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to do 9. I think... Okay, let's just do that. Put them all in my hand, baby.
Disappointing.
What's disappointing? Did you look it up?
Yeah. It's just some random
Nondescript lich. Oh, I need to get some water after this game, Rob.
Okay.
Okay, we got Force plus Misstep.
Hydrate.
That's pretty good. We
Jack,
can do a draw.
remind him to hydrate.
We just draw some cards at draw cards. There we go. That's the ticket. Come on, baby. Ugh, yeah, alright then. I'll take it. Get inside me. Oh, the apes just point out you play the top because you keep more cards in hand. Fair enough. Fair enough. That does make sense. Get rid of the forest. Thoughtseize. Because our lifetile's pretty premium now.
Yep.
Lion's Eye.
We need the mana. Feel like we need the mana.
Yeah, but yeah, because if we crack the ID, Rob, we exile our hand. Because of Thingamabob. Do I get rid of Preordain here?
You just said you need more card draw.
That is what I said. Oh, we got Doomsday next turn, right? Is that what we're doing? Doomsday plus Sapphire plus Preordain.
Yeah, why not?
So do we lose the tutor?
Lose Divining Top if that's the case.
Because
Preordain's just a top, isn't it?
Get rid of DD. Get rid of Doomsday. It says Abe wants to go for the Storm Kill again. We are hugely ahead, right? Okay. Let's listen to Ape. He sometimes knows what he's talking about. Okay. My turns of Necro would be a lot better if I played Necro more often. I've played more Necros this year than I've ever played in my entire life. No, wait. I played Necro last year. Ignore me. Top tells us what we can draw with Necro Potents, I guess. I love this standard deck. Guess once upon a time was Jet and Necro in standard together. Was Petal in standard then?
I don't know. I don't know when it was first printed.
It was printed in Tempest, I want to say. That's Tempest Remastered, yeah, Tempest. It's in the same packs as Wasteland, I think.
So no.
Okay. Good explanation, Cam. Thank you. Cam saying that Doomsday lines often fold into action with a wealth of cards and can easily tendrils. So I guess the Necropotence lines you just press that advantage as opposed to going down Doomsday. That like narrows down your ability to win.
Oh, I see. So you go broad with the card options rather than narrow with the.
Yeah, because
combat.
here, like, if they count our singular bits, we just carry on progressing. I also said our life total matters, but I was thinking this was a snapcast for some reason. So actually, okay, I have to misstep that. We are not going to let them dig into card advantage.
Hell no.
Seems bad. Yeah? Force it?
Yeah, we didn't want to let them draw into card advantage.
Because they're now down to 1 card in hand. That seems very good for us.
Yeah, and we have all the cards.
Man, we can Demonic Tutor for York Will. As Ape said. Crack our petal, play a Black Lotus, play a petal, Tutor again. Might have to kill there, right?
Yeah, feels like it. Got the Mock Sapphires, that's another one. And the Sensitive Iron Top, that's another one.
Another one.
Another one. Indeed.
Should force target the recall, not the ancestral. Very good point. They can just recast the recall. No, they can't. Okay, right. There are 5 more cards. Oh, shit, it's 5. I thought it was 7. Where are we getting 7 from, Rob? Oh, it's Cantor. The search was Cantor 7.
Too much standard.
Unsure if that was worthwhile. Well, I mean, they're going to have to... If we didn't counter it, they just cast it twice. So casting it once is better than twice, right?
Apparently so.
Seven's also on, but lands to flip Nissa. Now, I think this is Cancer that I've played with mostly recently. I haven't touched Nissa in a good few months, I think. Well, I'll probably play with the cube a little bit, to be fair. Okay. So, do we go for it with York Will? I guess if they counter, we just draw a load more cards.
Yeah.
Well, I say a load more. Our life total is a genuine premium. Okay, play this. Right, do we play the Sapphire this turn or do we tutor this turn? Draw some cards and go off next turn.
So if we tutor for York Will.
Yep.
Right? And then we cast it and... Although we can't cast it.
We cast it next turn and go off.
Okay. So I think we do that. So in the next case we don't cast the Mox Sapphire because we need the Storm King.
DT for an Ancestral. Oh. 8 wants us to go down the Ancestral route. You can't even cast York. Yeah, we can. We can cast York next turn, kids. Come on. So are we casting... So do we want to cast Ancestral this turn, or do we want to cast York next turn?
It's more... More efficient with the mana, less efficient with the Storm count.
Okay. Let's follow Abe's instructions. He's played this deck a far downside more than we have.
True.
And also, someone else didn't like it as well.
Ancestral. Right,
Play
so
the Sapphire?
Mox.
Well, we can crack our petal, but...
Yeah, I'd rather not. I'd rather have the reusable mana than the premium mana.
So if they have counter magic, they'll fight this, I assume. They've got dig through time in their bin at the moment as well. Ugh. They can't cast it next turn. Mental misstep. No. Okay. Right. Draw to fall, or do we let ourselves open to bolt?
Don't let ourselves up to bolt. It's just silly.
Well, we're kind of digging ourselves into a hole here. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit.
Okie dokie.
Sorry.
One then.
And
Fuck it.
yeah, I know I asked your opinion, but I'm just like, fuck it. If we die, we just go to game 2.
Yeah.
Like, we just seem to be in a bit of a hole and I want to dig out of it. Yeah, Ape's agreeing with me.
Guess you have to be daring when you play these sorts of decks, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Time Walk.
Some good cards. Some good cards.
Library's good. Library's really good.
Wow, we're never getting back up to 7, but that's the problem. Because the Time Walk doesn't even draw us a card. So actually, that I think that was quite some shit draws, if I'm completely honest with you. I think we're just fucking stuck digging with Divining Top now. I should have played Divining Top this turn so we can go have a look. Oh, well, that's Bolt then, isn't it?
Lightning Bolt. It's okay. I don't think we'll
That could have been some of our worst draws possible, by the way.
Yeah.
They vamped for Bolt, then played their fetch. They fucked up.
Oh, Oh, they did. Oh, yeah.
Sure. How do we even get out of this with that selection of cards? Oh, we got a Divining Top and a fetch. Okay. No, that doesn't work. Yes, it does. This
Yeah,
has to
shuffle
dig.
it away, yeah,
This
like
has
a
to dig
brain-
us. This has to dig us into exactly York's will, I think, at this point.
Yes, I think so. Bloody hell.
What turn are we in? Are we in their second turn or their first turn? That was their first turn. Okay, we actually mental misstep the bolt off of the petal. FYI.
That's true. We might be alright. The night.
Okay. They're going to recast Dig Through Time this turn.
Yeah.
Or just Time Walk. Okay. Keep killing yourselves, kids. Then we can storm ya. We can barely see the card names in our graveyard. I can pop it out for you, kids.
Just say it and we can make it happen.
This is our graveyard at the moment, boys and girls. Phil Baggins, thanks for hanging out, and I appreciate the love.
Take care,
Have a
Mr.
good
Baggin.
have a good night's sleep. Rest up, rest easy, ready for the day tomorrow. I don't know. I'm trying to be inspirational, but I'm not really. It's not really succeeding. Good morrow, fair friend. Is that a thing? So did anyone else put PleasantKenobi as a write-in for the MPG survey that's sent out today? What was the survey today? Chungy Bear. Land, Battle, Your Will, Lotus, Draw to Tendrils, Win. Yeah, easy game. Okay, they didn't find their bolt.
Okay, that's good.
We get to play another turn of Magic. Okay, let's play a top and have a look at the top 3 cards of our library.
Sounds good.
Mystical Tutor. That gets Yorgwill, but then how do we draw it? With our top, of course.
Yeah.
But then we've got to put our top on library to get the Mystical Tutor. So, am I missing anything here? Is that just not going to work?
Okay, let's think about this.
Activate top, draw Mystical Tutor. Then we Mystical Tutor. Oh, then we have no way to draw the
Top.
card that's on top.
Top goes away.
Yes.
That's what happens there.
We can't draw any more cards, kids. Okay, it doesn't matter. Any order. We're going to crack this fetch and hope we find it again. Oh, we're on 1 life. We can't crack a fetch. Well, it looks like we're out of options, kids. Yes, please press F to pay respects to that. I thought they conceded. I was like, what the hell? No, we can't time walk. Xenograde. Let's just... I think people are missing it. People don't know. Necropotence, unfortunately, has the word skip your draw step on it. So we drew 9 plus 5. We drew 14 cards of Necropotence that game. The first 9 were pretty good. The second lot of 5 was fucking awful.
Yeah.
Like, I think some of the worst. Yeah, you can't really punt it if there's no outs, right? I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we... Right, cut and recall. Cut a Street Wraith. Cut a Force. Bring in these. Fuck it, I'm going to bring both in. Let's spice this up. Let's go. Actually, no. Force is better than... Ah, fuck it. No, Mental Misstep's better. Early game, you count their important spells and then play a grid. Yeah, that's pretty surprisingly bad Necro, to be honest.
Well, random
Okay.
Sidewalker.
So Misty Ocean gets us a trop. We've got the jet for the black mana.
Yep.
We can Ritual Duress them Demonic Tutor for our recall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's up, baby? You alright? You'll close doors. Okay. People keep asking why I couldn't shoot for certain things, and I think they're ignoring what I said. Okay. Cast this. Play this. And cast Dark Ritual. Here we go. There's an argument for playing Xanthid Strawman swinging next turn before doing this. Yeah, they're misstepping that. Okay, we probably should have gone with the Xanthid Sword line first, I think.
Okay.
I guess I'm just going to play the Sword now anyway, so we can get them next turn.
Yeah.
Right, we now have a bug on board. It's kind of like a bee. It's kind of like a bee.
Another one.
Yeah. Like a wasp.
Or, well, I guess it's multiple. It's a swarm, isn't it? Wow,
It is.
second misstep.
Okay. Sure thing.
8 followed the line that I took. Oh no, he wanted to duress first, sorry. Oh, I can see why they didn't want us to look at that, do anything. Okay. How good can this hand really be? Yep, that seems pretty good.
Yeah.
That seems very good. Why does no one ever steal your Moxes? Like, I think that'd just put us out of the game. Am I overzealous? Do you think I'm too hasty to try and steal people's Moxes? It's Mana Denial, it's Card Advantage.
I
Oh.
don't know.
They just discarded Blightsteel Colossus, their Tinker deck. Okay. Yeah, okay, Abe's with me. Stealing the Mox would be so much better. Okay. We are quite far behind at this point. I'm going to Demonic Tutor for the recall and try and cast it.
Okay.
Got 2 cards in hand. I guess they've done a bit of filtering, but whatever. Get the recall. They can't. They're unlikely to have another misstep. They've played 2 already, right?
Yeah.
Asking for Relfie.
Relfie.
Yes, Textile. I will 100% be at GP Birmingham. Underground Sea. Target me. I guess, yeah, to be fair, they had... Oh, the last 2 cards are Force and a blue card.
Ah, perfect.
That'll teach me not to duress. Yeah, they did discard Blightsteel Colossus and Demonic Tutor when they had, like, a Mox Ruby in place. There's a chance they just had no mana. But then stealing the Mox Jet allows them to cast Demonic Tutor next turn. So... Yeah, I don't buy it.
I don't know what we can do there.
Okay, they're drawing 1 singular card. I really hope it's a land. That'll teach them. Okay, they gone and did the thing. Magic, magic, magic. Okay, let's duress you, my friend. I mean, duressing now is probably wrong. We should probably do it after DAC. Tick up again. Okay, no, it's very right. Because they drew a blue land, that would have been pretty bad.
Yep.
I agree, Aileen. I think I shouldn't have duressed there, but it ended up being okay. How does Doomsday work? Awkwardly, confusingly, quietly, Artisan.
Difficultly. Yeah.
There you go, they played a Volk and they now can't Mystical Tutor. Hopefully we'll be able to show you shortly. If we just draw one here, maybe we just go for it. Because they are empty-handed.
Yeah, I think we do.
Do we draw it? Yeah, my hindsight, that worked, but I shouldn't have cast it there. As soon as I cast Duress, I was like, why am I doing it now? Okay. Don't think we want either of those.
No, definitely not.
Kind of just want a Doomsday, right? Oh, okay. Might as well, Rob, right?
Let's go for it.
They're going to DAC us.
They're going to attack us real hard. So we need to bear that in mind.
Okay. Okay, so they're going to make us draw 2 and discard 2. So we can discard Tendrils. And we can discard... Do you want to take a Labman route here? We've got 2 islands in play. It makes us weak to them drawing like Bolt or drawing Wasteland. But I don't think the other line's any stronger against Wasteland, so...
Let's go Labman.
Yeah? Okay. First pick Labman. So who just asked? Quietly Artisan, you're going to hopefully learn and see how this works. So what Labman and the 2 premium draw spells, which is Gush and Recall, which is in our graveyard. This is a Labman kill, says Ape. Cool, I'm glad you agree. Ape, tell us, how do we survive through them ticking up Dak? So... we need Black Lotus to cast the... we only need... No, we need Black Lotus. So that's Gush, Labman, Black Lotus, Recall. They're going to make us discard a card. So do we put a useless card on top?
I think we should put a card that is useful but not essential on top, just in case they don't, because the last one didn't.
Yeah, so we go like top 2 cards.
Card draw spell.
So if they draw a Jace, they can't cast it. So that's fine. A lot of cards they can't cast it. So we go. Okay, here's my idea: Ancestral Vision on top.
Yep.
And the other semi-useful card. So if they do DAC us, we can discard the draw 2, which is the next 2. Discard Tendrils and the semi-useful card, like Misstep or Probe.
Okay.
Then we untap.
Yeah, yeah.
We cast Ancestral Vision, draw the rest of our library,
and then win the game.
Play Labman, play Black Lotus. Probe is the 5th. Okay, let's just do it. Probe. Where's Tungsten Probe? Did we cut them? Where's Probe gone, Rob? Can you see it?
Another one.
Is it in our exile zone?
Nope. Lotus,
Okay.
Gush.
There it is.
Probe,
It's above
Labman.
Gush. It's above Gush.
Okay. That's our 5, including Recall. Okay. So we're going to go bottom down. We want to play Gush last to win the game with the Labman in play, correct?
Yes.
So we're going to go on top of our library, we're going to put Recall. No, so we're going to top down. So we're going to go... Oh, I can't figure it out. My brain's fried. Oh, thanks, Fuzzy. 11 months. So close to 12. Okay.
Labman on the bottom. So put Labman down first.
Yeah, okay. So Labman, then Lois, yeah?
No. Labman, then the semi-useful card, which will be Probe.
Okay. I'm listening. Go on.
Then we want the other useless card. And then we want the 2 cards we want to draw.
There's literally no other useless card. We need the mana for Lab, and we need the 2 draw spells.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the DAC that's messing me up here. So we're going to pass turn to them. They're going to DAC us. Potentially. They might not do that. They might dig into their deck to find a permission spell.
Oh, wait. If we draw 2 discarded, we just discard Gitaxian Probe
And Tendrils.
and Tendrils. Right. Okay, so what we want to do is go Labman, Lotus,
Gush. Recall.
Gush, Probe, Recall.
The only reason I don't know, we're going to go Probe first in case they randomly go draw Ancestral, play it, play an island, play Jace. Oh, no, double blue. Okay, I can't do that. So we're going to go
Labman last.
Labman. Let's just do it. We can't talk about it all day, right? And then this doesn't matter because Probe draws us into the Recall, right?
Yeah. Okay, that should do it.
I think it does it.
Yeah.
I don't think they should DAC us, actually, come to think of it, because our pile should be set up in a way that DAC doesn't stop us. Labman is last, yeah, so we're going to draw... So we can win with the Probe, so Vision should have been for next. God, did I fuck that up? Yeah, you're doing it to us. Okay, doesn't matter. We fucked it up, but this is going to work. So we want to discard these two.
Yep.
Oh, we can't cast recall next turn because we'll kill ourselves. So we go recall and tendrils in the bin. Next turn, probe.
Draw. Lotus. Probe.
Draw gush and probe.
Gush and probe.
No, gush. We draw gush and black lotus. We fucked that up,
Gush
didn't we?
Lotus. No, we've got it. It's okay. So discard those, the recall and the tendrils.
Yeah.
Then, okay, so on our turn, we draw Gush. Then we pick up the 2 islands to Gush. We draw the other 2 cards. We play the Lotus. We use the Lotus to play the Labman, and then we probe to win.
Yes. 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 Okay, put these back in my hand. If their last card is Pierce, we're fucked. No, we played on Pierce. Cool.
Yeah.
I think
Okay,
we
so
got
back
this.
Lotus.
If this is like a random negate or something, that'd actually be pretty good for them. Go to blue, play a Labman. Play a land to play around counter magic. And then cast this with life.
Yeah. Well, wait, unless it puts us in bolt range.
No, we're on 9.
Okay, cool.
They could hard cast a force as well, someone said. No, they haven't got double blue. There you go. That's another Landman kill. We're getting better.
Oh,
Oh, that was game 2. I
I'm
thought,
glad I got that right since your brain was fried.
I thought it was game 3. I kind of wish it was game 3. I'm getting frazzled in terms of...
It's just starting to get let my head hurt, yeah.
Got 'em, says Ape. Okay, let's run it back. If we lose this, we can then raid someone and I can call it a night for Doomsday because it's flying in my head. If we win this, we've got to play a 5th round.
Okay.
So I'm happy either way, really.
Yeah.
Okay. We got Dark Ritual Duress. We can leave with Duress. It depends what they do, whether we leave with Duress or Mystical Tutor, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty sweaty game. Yeah, all these games are pretty sweaty. That's not good.
No.
That's also not good. That's 2 bits of power. Yes, fuzzy people who enjoy watching my videos do secretly hate me. That's what we've established thanks to all this nonsense. Is this going to be a Time Walk as well? Is this a 4 mana spell? This is a DAC. Okay, good job we're not relying on that mana. Well, they did this last time and just run out of gas, right?
True.
Cam doesn't like the word fans or secretly. Yes, the hater's going to hate.
We know what to do about that. We shake it up.
That is indeed true. This got another DAC. And, oh my god, they got the Painter Servant common.
Yes.
So they've got Tink of Blightsteel and Painter Servant. I bet they got the Time Vault combo as well.
It would surprise me.
When are we going to see more modern D&T? When Wizards start treating the format like it fucking should be treated, not as a drag race. I don't know, probably soon. I itch to play the deck. I love playing the deck, but it's not a very hospitable environment for it. Okay, let's duress them. Make sure they haven't got a grindstone.
I feel duress, yeah, because there's a Mind Stone in there.
Not Mindstone, Grindstone. So those of you who don't know, Painter Servant combos with Grindstone. Grindstone mills the... Oh, okay.
Goodbye, Dig Through Time.
Yeah, we can protect our Mystical Tutor, but I think Dig Through Time is the real villain here. Wow, Rob, we can just next turn, we can just go Dark Ritual Doomsday. Oh no, because the Pyroblast will catch our cantrips. Okay.
Almost.
So Painter Servant does all cards in libraries and in play into the same colour. Grindstone has an X tap ability to mill people for X cards, and they keep going until they hit X number of cards of that colour, but everything's the same colour. Everything's blue, because it makes... Oh, no. This is a removal spell. Of course, I was about to explain that you always choose blue, because they pay Pyroblast and rid of Elemental Blast, so we're probably going to lose a land. That would actually be great. If they shot our land, that'd be the best. What we do, I think we fire Dark Ritual because then they will 100% count on that anyway, as they've done like all the time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
General Telephone Mast, thank you for the 7th new sub today. Oh no, that's not. That's a Friday my Doomsday. You are 7 months in a row. That's much better. Telephone Mast. Is that like a European spelling of telephone mast?
I believe it's German, Dutch.
This is why I voted out the. I didn't vote out the Rob. That's a lie.
You voted Remain because you're a filthy young person.
I know. Don't you just hate young kids?
I know.
There could be a Leon Arbiter deck in Vintage. You could play it in like a white pile with null rods. That'd be sick. Just mystical and upkeep. Oh wow, that's true. I've never played against a Painted Servant deck with a Force deck before, but it's just Vlad's just pointing out that every card is pitchable to Forcible now.
That seems good.
Including our lands. Wow.
Okay, do you want us to put a stop on our upkeep before we draw things, or we want to step for Mystical Tutor?
Yes, or do we want to? So we want a Mystical Tutor for a draw spell, and then next turn go off.
Okay.
We're going to do it in their upkeep though, right? When they've got less cards to draw and it uses their mana. No, do it. Maybe do it in response to a Dark activation.
Okay.
So we've got Pyroblast and 2 other cards. And we're running out of time. We need to do this quicker. Why are they taking up Dag?
Forgot about it.
They forgot about their Planeswalker they Black Lotused into.
Well, I can't think of any other reason why they would.
Yeah, that's true. Unless the cards
Unless
in
they
hand.
really like the cards in their hand.
But they could just not discard them. Okay, let's fight over this, I guess.
Yep.
I haven't even thought this far ahead. Just a draw spell, and then we go for it with the Doomsday.
Yeah, recall, right?
Recall.
For the free draw. Or do we want? I mean, my question is, do we want Ancestral Recall in our Doomsday part?
We do, but once we can also cast it before if things go horribly wrong. Get a recall. When's it never correct to get a recall, right?
That's true. It's a ritual.
Because even in response to the encounter magic now we can cast a recall to see if we draw interaction. Okay. Let's give it a shot. There's the Force of Will. Okay, we're going to cast this now then, because this resolving is also very good for us.
Yep.
And that's stuff. So we go Vamp Shooter for Doomsday?
You do it again, yeah?
Doomsday? Or is there anything else better?
Yeah, no, let's
Well,
go again.
There's Necro.
Yeah, but I'm sure I like storming off.
I quite like Storming Off. That's true. If we get like down to a Doomsday pile and they like grindstone us. Oh wow, this can get. Oh, someone's just pointed this out. This can get any instant now because it's blue. Every
Oh,
instant's
yeah.
blue. We can even go and get Dark Ritual.
Sweet.
So we can actually go off again next turn. Well, we can set up a kill and then tap past them and possibly die. But I'm so done with thinking that might be the line. We've got one card in hand. Oh, thanks, Julian. Julian is raided with 52 people. Thank you and welcome. We're playing the last round or two of a Vintage League with Vintage Doomsday.
Another one.
As voted for by some of my followers over on my Patreon.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, are we going for it, Rob?
Let's go for it.
Okay, let's merchant scroll. This can now get any blue instant, boys and girls. Any blue instant.
Or any instant.
And all our instants are blue because of Painter Servants. Let's get Dark Ritual. That's Dark Ritual for black.
Yep.
Let's cast Doomsday again. They're probably thinking, not again. And I'm also thinking the same thing. And now we're just setting up a line to untap and kill them, right?
Yep, it's just a standard Doomsday pile.
Standard. There's no such thing, Rob. Black Lotus. We're running out of time, so we have to do this, don't we? Black Lotus. Where the fuck's the Labman gone? Labman. Ancestral. It's throwing me off that everything's such a weird colour.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Endless Face Palm. Hey, you goon. 3 months in a row. What's our last card going to be?
Probe.
Mental Misstep?
Mental missteps. Actually, that's probably a better idea.
Then we can just, like, counter their missteps and shit.
Yeah.
But then we're not going to have it in hand, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Just get another draw spell.
Okay, yeah, sure.
But only
That's
if
a
it doesn't-
5. Recall, gosh, Labman, sure. Okay, and then we're going to draw Recall next turn.
Yep.
Yes, so we want to go
Labman-
Lotus, Labman, Gush, Preordain,
Yep.
Recall.
Yep.
Put on top of library. They can DAC us here though, can't they?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So do we put Gush and Preordain on top? So we draw and discard those, then we draw. No, we put Recall on top. That's definitely what we do. Because if they DAC us, then we get there still.
Okay.
This is exactly what we went through literally last game. It's been a long old league, kids. It's been a long old
Yes,
league.
it has.
Welcome. If you've not come to the stream before, I play a lot of Legacy and Modern and a bit
Another
of Commander here and there and other bits and bobs as well. I have a YouTube channel called youtube.com/PleasantKenobi where I make a lot of silly videos, talk a lot about Magic, play all sorts of stuff. Rob always accompanies me on Monday nights and often accompanies me with other bits and bobs as well because we play a lot of games together, don't we?
Yes, we do.
And you're a bit of a well, you're learning the Eternal formats alongside myself, and you're a bit of a
Yes.
Commander aficionado, and I guess you're quite a Vorthos. Where does Mana Drain come from? Oh, Pitch to Force Will, whatever. Quite a Vorthosy kind of player as well, right? Like you like
Yes,
your
I am.
Commander decks to be flat. What did you build the other day on Twitter? You were saying?
Oh, yeah, so I built a triad of the Fates EDH deck. that's
What, all
sort of-
like proper Greek tragedy themed and shit?
Yeah, so Greek tragedy and sort of fate as tragic hero demise. It was kind of cool.
Ape, we didn't want the recall on top, did we? Because we could just gush into the win if they dacked us. This way, I guess if they misstep our 1 mana cantrip, we get fucked. But if they misstepped our recall, we got fucked. Yeah. What made you make a Greek tragedy EDH deck anyway then?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what it was. there was some random Magic article I was reading the other day, and the header of it was Triad of Fates, and I was like, oh, that's a cool card. I never actually built a deck around it, and then I started sort of like looking into
Isn't
it.
it
thinking about
like
not
7
very
mana
good.
and has 15 abilities and they don't really do anything?
It's 4 mana and it has 3 abilities, but it's basically a super.
That's what I said, Rob. That's what I
Um,
said.
So yeah, and I just started sort of building it, and yeah, it's kind of cool.
Fuzzy said it was nice to see you. As you can see in the chat.
It's always nice to see you, Fuzzy. It's nice to be able to sort of like now that I've put
Put
like
names to
names,
faces,
put names
yeah.
to faces, like you know who they are and stuff. It's very rewarding. I'm trying to do after I built that deck. I'm trying to build a Lord of the Rings themed EDH deck. And it's,
Who's the commander for that?
well, I colors were the big issue, so I finally settled on colors.
Sure, it depends upon what faction in Lord of the Rings, right?
Exactly. Well, I'm trying to create something that sort of like encompasses sort of themes and broad character sort of bits. So
Sure.
nothing too specific, just to be sort of very vague. So
'Cause
I've
obviously
settled on
Go on.
non-blue.
Non-blue, right? Okay.
So
Because
it
blue
is-
would fit for
Another
like Saruman and Gandalf to an extent, I guess, and some of the
Yeah.
elves.
yeah, but for like the broad, because basically it was like you have to have white because Kithkin are hobbits, and then
Yes.
you have to have green because elves and nature stuff. And then I was like, well, black and red, you can get wizards in there, and there's some black things that kind of you can do to do the bad guys. So
Oh, I just bottomed the recall. Why did I? Derp. Because listen to you.
Sorry.
I bottomed the. Hang on, I'm going to think about this for 1 second, and then we'll go back to that conversation topic. So I think I just bottomed that gush, which means that if this gets counted, we have a long way to go. Literally, because I was listening to you and thinking about Kithkin and hobbits. Don't have a misstep. Don't make me have to work harder. That's definitely a punt, kids.
Yep.
Torolo 69. I believe this is just artifact combo in general. They have Tinker and Blightsteel. They have Painter Servant, and I assume a Grindstone to Tinker for as well for their Moxes. And I assume they probably have the Vault combo as well. I mean, if they're just gonna, they either have the counterspell or they know what's up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying 8 because if they have something, the Gush next turn would have still got us there. Okay, got us there anyway.
Nice.
Cast this first and then Gush in response to... Oh shit, if they have recall, we're dead. Please don't have recall. Whew. Please don't have bolt. As you can see, Doomsday does fold to interaction, like at every stage of the go.
Every stage of the combo going off.
We're dead to Pyroblast, Bolt, Abrade. We're dead to like fucking, I don't know,
Another one.
everything.
Everything.
What do you mean don't cast it? Oh, Ape, I see. We wait till our draw step. They have to interact, and then we gush in response.
That would be a great idea.
But we haven't done that yet. We haven't done that yet. I'm both tired, mentally taxed, and that is the way.
Dear.
Now you say don't do it, it kind of makes sense. Okay, as you can see, kids, if you know how the deck works, you can do well at Magic. That's a shame. That is a shame. But it just goes to show that obviously the decks are difficult and there's lines like that. I don't think I'll make that mistake again now. Like, I now know that I should force them to interact and just naturally... Cause I don't play Labman very often either. Yeah, okay. GG.
GG.
Did you see it coming?
I did not see that coming. Didn't even see that line that we could just sit and...
Yeah, that's the bit that I didn't see at all. Like, I knew we were dead to
Oh, well.
that. Okay. So actually, I think that they should have... Okay. Actually, no, what they did was perfect, because they know the 2 cards in our hand are lands and we can't have anything. But they, I guess ideally their safer line is to Air Elemental Blast the Lotus or the Labman off the stack.
Mhm.
That's what they should have done, right? That's safer.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because then we don't
Yeah,
get the advantage of being
Well,
able to
Dukov is
use our
saying that.
doorstep.
Exactly. So we had the win through their mistake, but then we through a line that I wasn't aware of or even ever used.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah, certain ways are weird things to have to learn with Labman decks. No, to be fair, you say it well. Like, I'm not even remotely frustrated. That's like, I
That's
like
the
it.
learning experience.
Yeah, I like it when we play Magic and something goes wrong like that. And Ape literally said, "Where was the statement that made me realise and click it?" He just said, "Don't cast it," and then immediately my reaction is also to go, "But why?" And as soon as before I even said the words "but why," I was like, "Oh, because we don't have to shoot first. We don't have to shoot first." I mean, it gives them a turn to draw with Dak, I guess. So there's a small argument to just go for it there, but I think that doesn't really hold up, and we definitely should have waited. Oh, thanks to Twitch Prime, you dude. Welcome back. Just sit and wait is a weird thing to learn, as you said. And Mono has us, PleasantKenobi not failing, gonna head to net failing, gonna head to bed. Formers we set for this week for you to poke people about. Brilliant. I will update on Discord shortly. I enjoyed that a lot. I enjoyed that a lot more than we played Legacy Doomsday. Let's talk about deck real quick then before we get a raid on. Did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did.
I feel like I learned some things about Magic. I learned a lot about Painter Servant there, weirdly.
Yeah.
There's lots of stuff that I've never noticed because all I do is play mono white decks against it.
Exactly. So with Painter Servant, we learned that if they choose blue, our lands are going to explode, and we can shoot for stuff, which is good. So double-edged sword for them, but I think ultimately it's worth it.
I think this deck just... Well, I don't know. Perhaps I'm a better player than I was when we played the Legacy version, or this deck is just way more powerful, or there's loads of other factors that could be, but it feels that this is just a better version of the deck. In terms of it's more viable, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely. I think the piles are so much easier, because like last time we did it, it was like every single pile was completely different. It seemed like we had to do the right things. Whereas this one, it was always Labman, Lotus, and 3 draw spells. Like that was all we needed.
Thanks, Naki. I will announce it tomorrow, buddy. I guess it's an obvious statement to say that Magic is easier when you're casting Gush and Ancestral Recall. So what I'm trying to qualify the statement with is that, of course, that's easier, but obviously everyone else is casting those spells as well. Yeah. And what I mean is, the deck seems to have the tools to actually win. With the Legacy one, I felt like it was a constant uphill battle. Where this actually just feels like this might not be like you might as well just play Storm or Paradox. Like, I understand that if you want to really be competitive, but this seems far more viable in this format than Doomsday did in Legacy, even before the probe ban, in my opinion. Because you're playing more. Yeah. But April probably disagree. So there's like upsides and downsides and stuff.
That's true. The other thing is like the interesting thing about this deck is that unlike other decks where you go back, the further you go back in the form to the formats, the issues that certain decks have are shored up by the benefits. So like Goblins has no card advantage in Modern, but you can use Goblin Lackey in Legacy, for example.
Well, Lackey's not card advantage. You're more thinking Ringleader and Matron for card selection, card advantage.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, but you get the point is that the interesting thing about Doomsday is that even though you're going back into Vintage, the weaknesses of this deck aren't answered by the opened up card pool. The combo is more consistent, but the weaknesses are all still there. Like as we just saw, you can interact with the combo at any point, at any step, and still kill it dead.
I guess the other thing as well, and we'll see what Ape thinks about this as well, and other Storm players that are in the chat, is that the Tendrils lines might be better than the Labman lines on the whole, and that's why the secondary game plan, because Labman sometimes is just easy. You look at a D&T player's hand, they've got nothing, you go for it. Or the D&T, but a similar version of that deck in Legacy, in Vintage.
They look a fair deck's hand.
Yeah, exactly. Although we played pretty much fair decks all night, we didn't play combo decks, apart from that last one, was obviously a combo deck. But beyond that, perhaps these are harder, more complicated, intricate lines, but they fold less interaction. Like we'd have to worry about Bolt and a Braid and shit.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
So maybe it's just that we're not good enough, or we're not well equipped enough, or versed enough, or trained enough in the art of storming off to really go for those lines and stuff.
Maybe.
Interestingly, Gape. I read 2 words together there, Gush and Ape. That's a good nickname for Ape, Gape of Justice. Ape said this used to be a Gush Bond deck. I assume it's Fast Bond. That seems nuts. Answer some questions. Cam asked if I'm going to be in the Vintage Super League. No, I didn't get the invite or anything like that. I don't really play Vintage that often. I know Seth's on it. I would love to be on it in the future. So if anyone from Vintage Super League ends up watching this or hears about this and they want an invite next time, I would love to get involved. I just love playing older, interesting versions of Magic, and this would definitely be one of them. It's funny as fuck to think the combo would die to Merfolk Trickster. That is true, Verlac. That is true. Okay, that was good. That was wicked. I actually enjoyed that much, much more than we did the Legacy version. We will be back. So, in terms of streams and things, I'll be streaming Wednesday morning. I'll be streaming either Legacy, Modern, maybe some Standard. I'll probably stream at some point Thursday daytime as well, but I'll announce all this on Twitter probably tomorrow. We'll be back next Monday with some Legacy or some Modern, I bet. There'll be a random league stream at some point as well, but that'll all get announced via Twitter. So following us on Twitter for myself, PleasantKenobi, at PleasantKenobi, and follow up at White Robert.
Indeed.
Yes. We're now going to raid someone. If you're following us from Julian here, if you're over here from Julian's, please go over to youtube.com/PleasantKenobi. Follow there. Stream videos go up there. Intricately edited, like joke-filled nonsense goes up there. Fucking me dancing in a park goes up there. All sorts of weird shit goes up there. Right. For everyone who hung around, we had some really good viewer numbers tonight. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for the subs. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the deck list, Ape. It was a pleasure. Let's go and find someone lovely to show some love to. Anything else you want to share, Rob, before we go and raid somebody?
No, just want to thank everybody for coming and watching us. Catch us on Wednesday if you can. If not, we'll see you next week.
Yeah, cool. Right, Magic the Gathering. Who's on? Let's find someone who we know isn't a fucker. Well, it's okay to fuck, but not be an absolute fucker, if that makes sense. There are people I know online, lots of people who've got good viewership, and we can share some love for. Anyone playing Modo these days? Oh, someone's playing Goblins in Legacy. Let's show him some love. His name is Goblin, I assume him from the thumb, I can't really see. Goblin Lucky 1. So I think they like Goblins, kids.
This seems like a...
Let's get at least 100 people, come on. Goblin Lucky 1. Julian came across from Legacy to Vintage. Let's go back to Legacy. Goblin Lucky 1 is how we spell it. That is how we spell it. So you auto accept the raid here. We go in. You need to write toot toot. Hashtag toot toot. Just capital letters toot toot. We're tooting them as if we're playing our strong, powerful bugles. Please, let's get 100 viewers. I know people are starting to dwindle off as the numbers going down. Perfect. 112, 117. That's a good number. Thank you everyone for getting involved, and we'll see you all later in the week or next week.
Alright, take care.
Bye.
Bye.